absolutely had to lose 25 pounds.
You look sadder than a fat woman in a G-string.
Let me tell you, those of you who are starting dieting or dieting a little bit, this is what 67 pounds of fat looks like. I can't lift it.
Damn, what happened? Did you eat the whole time I was in there? I mean, when I left, you was like, plickety-cow, plickety-cow. Now you like, boom. Wait a minute, I could adjust to a plus-size woman. Just more.
They're all fat. The entire room is fat. I'm fat. You're all fat.
Fat bastard.
The before and before shot.
Hey, do you guys have a lost and found?
Yeah, why? What'd you lose?
15 pounds. Look at me.
Oh, yeah, you lost weight. Good for you.
Just two fat bad bitches over here, yeah. Just two fat bad bitches. And this is Under the Weight of It All. Oh God! All right, the motherfucking y'all. Welcome to Under the Weight of It All. Yeah, this is a podcast where we break down the fat experience. We give it right back to y'all, and we breaking down them stigmas, by the way, just so y'all know. And we're gonna give it back to y'all with a little bit of laughter, honesty, and motherfucking chaos. As always, I am Karrington Lord,
and I am Felisha Alexis, and today we are here to ask, how is you cool,
bitch?
Cause like, what in your DNA mutates when you lose a little bit of weight that gives you the idea that you are now morally superior to those still existing in bigger bodies, and the audacity to punch down on a community you once and in some cases still do profit from? What happens when the person who once needed compassion becomes the person withholding it? Let's talk about it. Something to ponder. All right. Going into thick and unfiltered. This is our catch-up segment. A little warm-up before we get into the guts of this here episode. So we're going to do a little catch-up, a little life update, a little pod catch-up. Let y'all know what we've been doing, what we gonna be doing. And then like some current events and maybe.
I ain't been doing nobody.
Maybe. I feel like my situation is strictly for the Patreon.
Yeah.
This shit is
Felisha
fried.
got some shit in there.
Like,
it's fried, but it's not fried. It's actually like, I can't watch a Patreon, but just to give a nugget, because and it's funny, I'm talking about your shit. From a fly on the wall, from what you've explained, it's the most emotionally intelligent, fucked up, weird situation you could think of, but it's not like, it's really grounded for what it is. Like, there's a lot of communication, even through the bullshit, and that's all you can ask for.
Yeah. And we'll see. I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, so if you're interested on who we're doing, go pay that $7.25. Go, go check us out. Yeah. But also, like, it's not that exciting. Like, I did have a fried moment the past couple days, but
okay,
go watch the Patreon.
Yeah, period.
Any other like life updates, catch up? Where you been? How you been feeling mentally? Emotionally?
I don't know. I'm still getting over some weird shit. I think I'm just in like a weird seasonal moment. Depression's so odd because it comes out of nowhere. I feel okay, vibing out. I'm like, I don't know. I keep having this like weird moment where I keep ignoring my own intuition, telling me like things that I need to work on in my life right now because I just don't want to be disciplined at all. But I'm trying to get better at that and like not be someone that is doing those things. So we're working on it. We're finding it. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, all in all, I'm like, work is work. Life is life. Podcast is podcast kind of thing. Like just kind of in the motion. Summer's been really fun. Going out. We actually got a chance to fucking go out last weekend.
Yeah, we did.
Which was so fucking fun. I feel like I love when we're together because I feel like we're such a duo now. Felisha and I are definitely a pair.
Yeah.
Package deal.
thing 1 and thing 2.
Okay, like very much a package
Trouble.
deal. Very much.
Very Kate Nash.
And then Tia, we more like Tia Tamara. Yeah. Tia Tamara.
Tia Tamara.
Isn't one of them a Trumper now, though?
Oh.
I don't think Tamara's a Trumper. She's just married to a white man. And I believe the white man might be a Zionist.
That may have
But
been
you know, she was always a little weird.
We think it's sister. We think a character version.
Sister.
Never knew how much I missed you.
Yeah.
Man, do you remember when that shit dropped though? Like when the remix came out? Like
Yes,
after,
and it was like,
and they had the silk press. Sister.
girl, I love when they used to be in a little, like the hangout spot, like the little. It wasn't a bar.
And both of their men's was fine.
The dark skinned man was real fine.
And he
Yes.
still is.
What was his name?
I don't know what his name in the show was. I don't forgot.
He was fine though.
I
Y'all
thought
know.
it started with a. I know one of them started with a D, don't it?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Roger got fined too after a minute too, but that's nothing. Yeah.
Yeah. I feel like Roger nasty.
In what way? Like he'll
I
like.
just feel like he's nasty.
Like he'll spit in it type shit.
Yeah. Sorry. Hard left turn. Anyway.
Is it for us? I think that's the direction we just like to go in. Yeah. I wish somebody would spit my ass. Call up Roger.
Go home, Roger.
Oh, that's something I wanted to update you on.
What?
This is funny.
Now somebody spitting your ass.
No one is spitting my ass right now. And I don't think anyone needs to spit my ass for any time soon. I'm cool right now. Like, niggas is confused and I'm getting stressed out. But
I feel that.
Yeah, it's too much. But, so why the fuck I was talking to my friend about the nigga that I liked a little bit and was hanging out with beforehand. And you know how I was talking about, like, his communication sucks type shit. Like, shit got kind of weird. We had, like, a good conversation about it or whatever after. And I still feel like he got to figure out what the fuck he got going on.
Yeah.
That's your business type shit. But I was talking to her about it and just like updating her on like how shit has been. And she was like, he ain't the birthday, he the president. Because she was saying how busy he think he is all the time. And like as, like no shade. Like he got a lot going on. But like how he makes it seem as if like no one else has other shit going on in their own lives. And like, yeah, she was like, that nigga think he the president.
That's hilarious.
So yeah, nigga, you the
You
president.
think he's something for sure.
He the president. Like, yeah, so.
That is fucking hilarious.
Yeah.
But.
So, yeah.
Yeah, I don't got nothing going on for real. You saying, like, listening to your intuition, I feel like I low-key been getting tested. Like, I think...
What you mean?
Because I think I'm trying to decipher, like, the intuitive voice versus, like, the other voice in my head. And I don't know if it's anxiety or just, like, you know, like, that first thought. Mm-hmm. So there's just been, and this has been going on for quite a while, honestly. Like, I would say, like, maybe the last 2 years where I've really been trying to focus and know what voice is what, so I know what direction to take.
Yeah.
And there's just been, like, a couple times where I didn't listen to that voice and, like, shit went left.
Is that, when you're describing that, is that you just having more discernment, or is it... Or is it literally just, like, separating the two?
It's
and, like,
honestly just separating the two voices.
That's hard, and I know that can be.
Because it's like, you know, it's almost like, okay, I get in the car and I'm like, oh, should I go this way or this way? Mm-hmm. And it's like, what is my intuition telling me? And it is like really something like so minuscule and simple that,
but
like,
it's not though, really, know? Because anxiety is a callousing that's built as protection. So
yes.
That voice can sound like protection, even if it's something that's almost a roadblock. So I really do understand having to pick through what isn't bullshit.
It's
what's
literally
really
as simple as listening
you.
to the voice that told me to pick up my Dr. Pepper, my can of Dr. Pepper before I started doing stuff on my desk, and I didn't, and then my Dr. Pepper spills.
Over. Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, it's literally like,
listen
even as big as when I got fired and shit, my voice was like, go find HR, but I was like, no, I don't want to. And then that shit happened. You know what I mean? Like, it's like
listen to your intuition.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I think I'm just like in this moment where I'm trying to do that, and I'm just like trying to figure out all things, like you said, work, pocket, you know, like it's all shit. And then I got this situation that is really, I feel like, pushing me out of my comfort zone. Like, dead ass, like, me and this nigga was having a conversation, and I was, like, sobbing, like, crying. And I was like, I don't like this. Like, I don't like being involved. Like, I don't like feeling this way. I just don't. I just want to be by myself. I want to be alone. He was like, you cannot live your life like that. I was like, oh, no. Like, I literally, like, I was, like, having a moment. Yeah. Because, like, this is very uncomfortable for me. Like, or I've been, like, asking my best friend, because she is, like, a serial relationshipper. You know what I mean? Like, I'm like, how do you do this? Because this is not for me. Yeah. Like, and it's not for me because I've made it not for me. You know what I mean? So
you got to break down some walls, which can be uncomfortable.
It's very uncomfortable. And I'm trying to. Like, I'm really trying to. He feels like a safe person to, like, do that with. Like, and it's honestly, like, and not saying that he's an experiment, but it's like I have to, like, run this situation like an experiment. Like, I have to, like, observe,
fuck around, find out,
and, you know, like, take a step back and reflect. And, like, I don't know, like, I think because I feel like I'm so emotionally intelligent, and I am, but I think that sometimes that blinds me from some of the points where I'm not so emotionally intelligent. You know what I mean? Like, the places that I can work
exactly
on.
What you're saying. Yeah.
And yeah, so I'm just like trying to grow. Like, hopped on that scale, got scared, was like, need to go back to the gym for real. And then been getting my money for months, and I just like it's just like
yeah. No, I feel like when I cracked my back last week, it took me days for it to, like, feel normal, and stretching felt great, but I was like, damn, I have not moved my body. I've been so busy with life. Like, I have not, even when I wasn't going to the gym fully, I still stretched my body. I still was really intentional. I would go for walks still. Like, I was still intentional with moving my body, and I have not done that in a long time. So I understand really what you're saying. And two, moving your body helps you with those moments of trying to figure out, like, what voice to listen to, how to handle relationships and everything else. So
the calmness that, like, the gym gives me, like, internally, is always worth the payoff of going. It's literally just like that. I mean, I think
it's a high.
All of us here, everybody at Under the Weight of It All is very neurodivergent, whatever neurodivergent you struggle with. And it's just like getting that executive dysfunction, that kind of, like, you feel stuck. You want to do so much, like, and because it's not even that I want to do so much and I can't do it. I already have so much to do. And then I want to do so much.
Even though it's helpful.
Yes.
It does. You almost, when you're out of it for a while, I know I personally forget about that high feeling. Yeah. And then it makes the gym feel like a burden more than something that's helpful and enjoyable. It seems like another, like, cleaning the kitchen type shit. Like, it seems like another like bullshit task that I have to do, which in some days it can be mundane in that activity, but it is enjoyable and it helps so much. And I can see in my own life where if I was going to the gym, some of the things that I'm struggling with now probably wouldn't affect me in the same ways that it was beforehand, but it just is being intentional about going and, like, making it a part of the routine.
I think I'm, like, really trying to stay offline. That's, like,
I understand that too.
thing.
Oh my God.
Like,
the last episode in our Dating While Fat, when we were talking about, like, scrolling, and I mentioned the auto scroll and, like, all that type of shit, I literally watched the time the last time, this was, like, maybe a few days ago, actually. I watched the time in which I started, like, chilling on Instagram, which always starts off being innocent of, like, oh, I'm going to post a story, or I'm going to go check on what this, like, it always starts off so innocent. And then you get into that one video, and I don't know what it is about, like, Instagram after 10:30. It turns up the funny a little bit. Yeah. Yeah, it gets real Can I show y'all my favorite meme right now? Wait, real quick, y'all, because y'all got to see this shit. I'm going to cry laughing. But while I'm looking this up, I was on social media for 3.5 hours. Oh. 3.5 hours. And I know that that's the probably bare minimum of what I've done. Truly. Truly. But still, like, that's...
I really try to bring myself, like, once I really be like, click, and even if I pick it right back up a couple minutes later, I really be trying to break my focus out of that shit. Or if I notice, like, I'm like, all right, let me go to Pinterest. Let me go, let me go to Canva. I don't know.
Can a producer give you a great tool that I just found?
Yeah. Shoot.
Okay, so my therapist told me about this. It is called Focus Friend.
Okay.
And you adopt a bean. Like, my bean's name is Dunk. And
this nigga really got beans on his
screen. Yeah. But Anyway,
sorry.
so when you go in, you can say focus. And if you click on deep focus mode, you can't open any of the apps on your phone for that allotted time.
I'm sorry, y'all. I found the meme.
So helpful.
I'm laughing already before I open
and
it.
then while you're focusing, your bean knits socks that you can exchange for things for your whole house. So right now, Bean only has an office. And
Can I tell you, for me, though, the way my brain works, that's also going to be counterproductive for me. Because if I enjoy it, then I'm going to just spend 3 hours with my bean.
Well, no, that's like your bean turns around and the screen goes dark when he's knitting.
Then I'll go
So-
to Instagram.
Oh.
For me, I have to be off my device completely. Like, I can't.
And then you just set it away?
No. Like, I'm saying I can't start off on my phone and, like I need to just not pick it up in general to, like, have the disconnection from it.
This helps me with invoicing because then I'm like,
That's
oh, he knit this many socks. This is how many hours I can invoice this client.
See, and that's fair because your job is, like, a lot, involves technology still, where, like, mine doesn't. And, like, a lot of the things that I do besides this don't involve me being on my phone. So, for me, the best separation that I've had from, like, just overly being addicted to my devices has been deleting social media. I deactivated my account for, like, 3 or 4 months. And I would come back when I wanted to like, look at something.
Right.
But it felt, after maybe a week or two of just disconnecting completely off of it, it felt awkward to go back on it and to fuck around with it. Like, it also made it so much more noticeable when I was in the room with people that were addicted to their phones, how much time it takes out of all of us to scroll. Even though I love social media like the next person, I'm not getting shit done in my life because of social media and because of being on my phone all the time. I'm not even, like, I wish I could seriously play a bean game and then be like, no, I need to be productive on my phone. I'm not even like,
a game, but yeah.
or like the program,
like
whatever it
use,
may
like,
be.
an app or something.
Yeah, like I wish I could use an app, whatever program, whatever it may be, to like train my brain to do it, because it's not like I'm even on social media and then like going to like edit a promo or whatever it may be. Like, I'm literally just on social media the whole time, so it does take a lot of fucking bullshit.
Honestly, I wrote.
Wait, before we get too serious though, can I show y'all this
Oh
meme?
yeah,
because the shit is funny as fuck.
Oh. She sounds like that oil slick lady from Bob's Burgers.
what the fuck is this we're talking about?
It's me, Fiona.
What the hell? I'm so confused.
I'm scared.
She literally threw her fucking glasses at the end of that. She was like, why did she do that?
Who is Fiona?
You could very easily change that to Felicia. Are you there, God? It's me, Felicia.
She posted this like 2 days ago, and the caption just says, "A year ago."
What the hell?
That shit. Oh.
Another great.
Like, look at the SpongeBob thing in the background. What is going on?
I'm so dead.
I'm sorry.
I'm scared.
Oh.
I was gonna say another great tip that my therapist gave me, because I talk about ADHD and distractibility with her a lot, is leave your phone at home, and then like go do an errand that doesn't require your phone. Like, you know how to get there. You're not using
Apple
tap to pay. Like,
I need that Apple Pay.
yeah.
I hear your therapist. I hear them.
I hear them.
I've been leaving my phone in my office, and I've only been using like my iPad, and my iPad doesn't have any of my social media apps on it, so it literally just has like PBS.
Yeah.
PBS.
Procreate, and then like my library apps. So I use it more so for like listening to audiobooks, and then my phone is in my office, like so far away from me, and that's been really helpful. I started that like a week ago.
Yeah.
Well, for myself, I was like, instead of scrolling, I can do like one of these. I really want to get back into journaling. I feel like with everything and all this growth, and like I'm about to go back to therapy, and it's about to be like a different run. Like, my therapy up until this point has been like when like catastrophe is happening.
Yeah.
Or like trying to heal from my mom, and that's still,
Yeah.
definitely still
Yeah.
working on that. But I just like, now it's like, okay, I need to be therapized because I'm running a business and I want to grow personally, like in ways outside of like my mental.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
so yeah, I really want to start journaling again. A song of Ice and Fire Thread, because I didn't make that shit for no fucking reason. Like,
Right.
just something, an aesthetics test, because I really need to get, like, I have shit that I can do. One promo for the pod, like, something, working on planning, budgeting, because that's a goal. Financial stuff. Prayer. Financial work.
Yeah.
Or, I said financial work. Prayer.
That's spiritual
Manifestation work. I told myself that I need to create an altar again. That's something that I had.
Yeah.
And I just kind of, like, stopped, and I'm like, no, I need to just pour my time into like other things while I'm awake.
Yes.
Like, social media is fun, but it's like a post get off type shit, little interaction, like maybe when I'm sitting on the toilet, you know what I mean? Like, I just feel like
it's a magazine, really, in a way.
Like I don't want to just sit there and
it's more
or
harmful
take my ass to the fucking gym, like just
Right.
move my body, go to the pool, do something
actually productive.
Yeah. In
It's
some
tough
sort of
'cause
way.
it's designed to be addictive. And
It's dopamine slot machine.
I mean, it's interesting
Seriously.
too if you go and look at like media that's produced nowadays, that it's made for TikTok time or attention spans.
Yeah.
So like even movies, like everyone's complaining about the Odyssey being 2 hours long. And granted, I don't like to kiss Christopher Nolan's ass. I have many a beef with him as a filmmaker, but yeah, it's just like designed to be that way and keep your attention span short, and it takes a lot of your enjoyment out of like real life things. So I'm proud of you guys for trying to get off them phones.
Yeah, trying to. I mean, like, we lived a life before this shit. You know what I mean? So it's just like this. I feel like it is necessary for our jobs and for just like where we are at in life and as a society. But like, no, I need to touch grass, bro.
Yeah.
I need to touch grass, and y'all be pissing me off online, and I be arguing with y'all, and I'm kind of sick of that shit.
Everybody should have a landline again.
That's funny.
Everybody should have a landline again, because I should know y'all intimate personal thoughts. We have too much access to too many people. You know what I mean?
I want to see the cute pictures. I don't want the opinions.
Yeah, like,
Yeah.
it's just,
Yeah.
it's gotten out of hand.
It has.
It's gotten out of hand.
All right.
But yeah, we kind of did our own spin on streaming.
Yeah.
So how did you feel about that?
I liked it. I think
I liked it too.
I think it was really fun, and I would like to do more of it, if I'll be honest.
Yeah.
I don't know if we're going to be on Twitch, but who knows?
Yeah, somebody
Who knows?
was trying to convince us to be on Twitch while we
Yeah.
was in a happy endings
Who
line.
knows? He was cool. I don't know if that's our journey, though.
Yeah, I don't know
He also
either.
someone like, fuck with you, dog, but you be making AI posters.
Oh, damn.
Yeah. Yeah. You was nice, though. You was nice. We didn't get our drink from you, though, either, and we're going to cash in on that the next time we see you.
Definitely did not get our drink.
Yeah.
For sure,
I don't know why we didn't, because we literally ran into them, too, and
Yeah.
had another moment, but I was so lit, though. I was so high. Anyways.
That joint we smoked, that shit had something in it. I don't know. It was
good.
I was aggressively high. I was like, I smoked and was like, I want to go home because I'm so high.
Yeah.
Like, I don't even know how to
Yeah.
act in this environment.
Yes.
Because I'm so high. And I was so hot. Oh my God. It was just.
It was fun, though.
Yeah, it was fun. It was just overstimulating. I would literally have to like go sit just somewhere for like
and mind
10
you,
minutes
we
to,
did
like,
the stream that we're talking about the day beforehand too, so
Yeah.
tired as hell. Like,
Oh,
I think we
yeah.
woke up like maybe an hour or two before going to
Yes.
like the actual event.
Yeah.
But no, I like streaming. I think it was really fun. It was cool to talk to everyone in real time and have conversation. Because the stream was centered around a show on HBO Max, I realized some people didn't have access to watching it. So I hope our next stream is just like us bullshitting low key or like doing something like that.
Yeah.
We're gonna obviously, Fat on Film is a new series that we're doing, so that's always gonna be around in general. But I think it would be fun also to just do like a bullshit stream, like maybe something like a Patreon or something like that. Just 'cause it was a
Yeah.
good time. So how'd you feel about it?
I had a good time.
Yeah.
That's definitely something that I would like to do more. I just like can't wait for us to have a larger community so these things are
Same.
even more engaging
Got
and more
1,000 people in the
interactive
chat type
and more
shit,
fun.
yeah.
And but it was
Like, hey,
great.
chat.
I was so happy that we got to make Bianca or like
Moderator.
that is like,
Hey, Bianca girl.
yes, we love Bianca. I
Yeah.
got to knight her. I felt like I had so much power.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was a good time, and I think that it was a very interesting conversation to be had after that. Please go, if you guys haven't, it's on YouTube. It's like a 4-hour stream, but like,
it's long, but it's good.
Yeah.
Also, if you're someone that is interested in the documentary, it was Escaping Paradise, Chasing Big Girls,
or something like that.
Of that nature.
It was on HBO Max. It's under one of ID's Investigation Discovery. It's under there. You'll see it if you put in Escaping Paradise.
Yeah.
Big Girls Wanted, I think.
Big Girls Wanted is exactly what it's called.
Yeah.
It was a crazy ass documentary, but not for the reasons that I think y'all will assume.
Right.
So
it was totally different than I think we both.
And our conversation after the fact was really broke down the opinions that we both had about it in a way that, like, a few weeks ago we were having a conversation about collaborating with some people in Cleveland, and we had this moment where we were like, we'll never not just be like fat girls. Like, even though we're trying to change that narrative for ourselves, society, to a certain extent, it's going to take a lot harder to break that buck, you know? And this series showed how even in media, when there's a level of concern for fatphobia, fatness, the safety of other individuals, there's still a level of lack of care and a lack of real storytelling or real insight on this community.
Yes, that was a waste of...
It was a waste of time. It was a waste of time, but also productive because we know what we're talking about.
Right.
If you didn't have any insight on the real discrimination that fat people experience and how harmful and how passive it can be at the same time, you might have watched that documentary and been so wrapped up in the drama itself that you miss the entire point of why it's fucked up to watch it. So, but definitely watch that stream.
Yeah, for sure.
For real.
It was very...
It's crazy.
One I really would love us to stream is like Your Fat Friend. Have you heard about that? I can't remember the name of the fat influencer and media creator who made it, but it was screening at a theater in Cleveland like last year or the year before, and it's gotten a lot of buzz, and I really think we should watch it.
Oh.
Yeah, we'll have to look
add it
into
to the list, bro.
Yeah. Add it to the list. I definitely think we should do something fun.
Yeah.
Like Norbit or something like that.
Something cool. Yeah. Maybe we'll do one of our like LA hasn't seen movies.
Yeah.
Type shit. That would be fun.
But yeah. And then this Wednesday we also did Fat in the Field. We've been doing our Fat in the Field.
Shout out to heavy motherfucking steppers, nigga. Like, oh my god.
By the time this comes out, we would already have our Pride vlog, and then hopefully this would be up too.
Yeah.
So yeah, we had such a great time.
A ball.
A
lot of ass shaking, a lot of blackness.
We went to Heavy Wednesdays at Communion Social Lounge in Garfield Heights, and we got to talk to the Heavy fam, so Heavy Steppers, line dance crew, collective, family, community. Like, I don't even know. Like, it was just... They were just so vibey, dog. Like, it was just such a good time. I've went a couple times before we went because my cousin is president of Heavy Steppies. Yes. Shout out to my baby. I love you so much. But yeah, so like I've had a good time before, so that's how I knew that it was going to be like a fun Fat in the Field. And of course, like Heavy Wednesdays, it makes sense.
We some fat bitches.
Like, it just made sense.
To be black in this lifetime, I don't care how sad I am. When I'm in a room full of black people and it's good music, good energy, maybe a little drink, a little smoke, you know, but it's a lot of ass shaking, a lot of freeness, I'll never not have a smile on my face. Like a good old black ass time, a ball.
A lot of like
fucking ball.
Welcome
community,
energy,
family. I didn't feel not an ounce of awkwardness, and I did not know but maybe 2-3 people from a can of paint, truly, and it was so welcoming. I can't wait to do another collaboration with them. Shout out to the bar that we went to. I love like a cute dive bar that's got a good vibe to it. Like the fucking slushies was good. The bartender was a sweetheart. What was her
Franklin
name?
was there like yesterday.
Franklin, after recording with your ass nigga, you popular as shit. You be outside, Franklin. Niggas know you. Okay? Franklin, nigga,
I know. I hope he's at Heat Wave.
Same. I saw him. He was pictured at the last in Bloom. Yeah. And I was like, ooh, maybe we'll get to see him twice.
Yes. Hope so. But
good old time.
It was such a fun time. I'm just so glad that we're like out here doing things. Like, we got Fat in the Fields. We got the Fat pool party coming up
Beach
in a
day,
couple weeks. That would have
too,
already happened
yeah.
by the time y'all seen this. Fat beach day. I mean, like,
It's times.
it's just so fun. And we should be having our own and throwing our own Fat at the Function. And those, by the time this comes out, we should already have those tickets out and everything.
Yeah.
So when you see this, go purchase them. What's up, LA?
I was just going to say, I was going to tell you what I told Karrington in the car when we were leaving Heavy Stuffers, is I love being a fly on the wall in these events for you guys, because just watching you exist joyfully in your community gives me so much joy as your friend. And I'm always just like, oh, look at my babies go.
Thank you, LA. We love having you there.
Yeah.
Like, honestly.
I felt very special because Carrington's like, you low-key got invited to the cookout.
Like, on the lowest of keys, I was like, damn, LA really seen a lot of ass shaking little vibes. Like, you know, you be like, damn, there is a white person here. Like, not even on no shady shit. But it's like, you know, you have a good old black ass time.
Yes.
It's like, those are things that are so second nature to our community, where it's like, I've never gone to a white cookout and seen
You
two
wouldn't want to.
platonic friends, like a group of people hanging out, throwing ass, twerking, drinking, vibing. Like, that's just not.
And
so
they do
like,
that shit every Wednesday.
Yes.
It's such a
Just
vibe.
Yes.
beautiful.
And-
And I'm like, I'm grateful to
Yeah.
just get to witness it.
watch the Patreon, y'all. But I will. One beautiful thing that I took away from it was, in our interviews, every single person, we asked them what was like the thing that really drew them to come back, and it was the community. It was the fact that they were able to leave whatever they were dealing with at the fucking door, be free, hang out with their friends, and just dance, just move their body and vibe. And
A lot of healing.
Yes.
A lot of, like...
who would have thought fucking line dancing was gonna be that? And I'm like, not someone that ever considered joining a line dance crew, but I was like, nigga, y'all selling this right now.
for real. Like,
I'm
honestly.
gonna get some shoes and get my little fan. That pink
Yeah.
baby with the fan
Oh,
will
that
turn me up. Like,
Yes, yes,
And hey,
she was
Cinnamon, if
killing
you
it.
watching, girl.
Hey,
Yeah.
Cinnamon, hey,
girl.
Shonda.
Literally, like, it was a fucking ball. It was a fucking ball.
Yeah, I can't wait to go back. We definitely gonna have to go back. I told Rico.
Yeah.
I was like, we gonna
Rico's
have to,
funny as fuck. He's cool as hell, yeah.
I'm like, we definitely gonna have to come back. He was like, I'm gonna
Yeah.
hold y'all to that.
Yeah,
You
real
see, he
shit.
reposted us on his story. It was like my new fave.
Oh no!
Yeah.
Shout out to you, Rico. Real shit.
Yeah, so it was
him, the pappy of the crew.
Yes, him is the pappy.
Him the pappy.
You is the daddy.
Yeah.
But
Good
yeah, it
people.
was just such a great time. It was such a great time, and I'm just so happy that we get to do that shit.
Yeah.
So yeah, make sure that you check out our Patreon for all behind the scenes.
And y'all pull up to the next one.
Yeah, for
Yeah.
sure, absolutely.
Come have a fat ass, fun ass time with us.
Yeah, we're gonna try to do something for the little kiddos before they go back to school.
Yes, seriously.
Hopefully do a collaboration with them.
Yeah.
Because it's really good vibes. Good vibes, good vibes. You try to make something shake for the city for real.
For real.
So, yeah. What's going on in the world, bitch? People peeing out they assholes.
Can I tell y'all? My high school reunion was last night, y'all, and I was telling them before we started today. This parasite and the fucking vegetable shit. I love a vegetable. I'm a veggie bitch. Okay.
Yes.
I went to Sheetz last night. Mind you, it was 4:00 in the morning, so you could imagine the type of night I was having at this point. I had a meal in mind. I wanted some sliders and some appetizers. Okay.
Some appetizers.
Why the fuck on my sliders did I only get grilled vegetables? And the reasoning, I remember in my brain thinking like, I'm not trying to die from that motherfucking parasite. I can't afford to have shitty like ass for a week. So I'm gonna get the grilled. I was so concerned about having a diarrhea filled week that I didn't put no other toppings but grilled motherfucking peppers and onions on my fucking sandwich, nigga. And then I forgot to get sauces, but that's a whole nother story. Nigga dipping a burger in a motherfucking marinara sauce, drunk as hell. But yeah. So yeah, that shit's crazy. That shit is crazy as fuck.
I think it's
Have you been to the grocery store this week?
I haven't.
Okay, I was to Mark's like 2 days ago, and when I tell you that produce section, I was like, low key, if the parasite wasn't around, I need to be like this every week, bitch. I could get whatever I wanted. It was all like, it was just filled to the brim. It looked so beautiful because no one's buying produce. No one wants to buy that shit. Yeah.
Wow.
The produce section at Aldi was a ghost town yesterday. It was
Yo.
the wildest thing I've ever
Like,
seen.
it's like the woo woo, boom, boom, boom. Literally. Just a big ass bunch of broccoli rolling past. Dead ass. Man. Okay, how do y'all feel though? So, not even just a parasite. This week we had the parasite, we had the smoke in Cleveland.
Yeah.
How do y'all feel about we know that this is all connected to them just like dismantling all of the programs that we've had in our country. So it's taken them like less than like what, a year and a half for us to have these already dramatic things that were going to happen regardless, but how exacerbated they are. What the fuck?
Yeah.
And then realizing too that there's 2-3 companies that own all of the produce that goes to most major manufacturers.
I personally didn't like how they tried to throw Taco Bell under the motherfucking bus when they was the one that blew the whistle and said, hey, something's wrong.
And also, while we're talking about Taco Bell, did y'all know that Whole Foods and Taco Bell share their distributor? So while you're getting your lettuce for cents on the dollar at Taco Bell, they're charging you 3 times as much at Whole Foods for the aesthetic. Lord knows that they're probably charging you at Erewhon, and they're probably cousins. So it's, you know, like they
put the list. It's
everything.
all these. It's the same. Taylor Farms is the distributor, and they try to put Taco Bell up to take the fall.
Yeah.
But it's like, no, it's y'all's.
Yeah.
It's y'all's. People are like, who's going and buying lettuce? What do you mean? They sell Taylor Farms salads at Walmart.
Yeah.
You walk in and get a pre-made salad.
It's like the pre-mixed ones. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
And that's where it's like, it's just, I didn't like how they try to set that up.
They do the same thing with like furniture, for example. The exact same item of furniture you could get at Value City, they're selling for thousands of dollars.
Okay, can I be honest with you though? White labeling is not new, right? Like that's not new at all. But it hits different when we're talking about our food.
Yes.
Our food and our our actual necessities, like our essential items, should not be white labeled. We should know where they're coming from. And I feel like having one corporation shipping out all the lettuce from wherever the fuck. It's a monopoly for one, but 2, we're talking about something that can be grown in most places.
Yep.
Like, okay, my beef with fast food is the fact that their things are normally shipped to them through distributors. What's wrong with partnering with a local farm? Like, especially we're talking about living in Ohio, where we have access to. We're one of the biggest agricultural states in the country.
Yeah.
Like, the fact that a corporation that gives vegetables to damn near every fucking state. It controls 52% of the market, and that's an actual statistic. That's wild as fuck.
Yeah.
It's just wild, and it's scary because we don't know how to fucking farm. So
I think
some of us, I should say.
I think the rhetoric around all of this and people still seeking out the salad because they want to lose 10 to 20 pounds. Do you know that you will die from dehydration? Do you know that you could die from dehydration? And diarrhea causes dehydration because you are literally peeing out your ass,
nigga. Which that shit is so uncomfortable.
Y'all don't want to be fat so bad, like, and it's 20 pounds.
It
bitch,
wasn't the quirky joke that
gym.
they thought it was.
It wasn't.
It actually was super tone deaf. Also, in a time of Ozempic and wild ass shit, which we'll get into. I know that we have a video for Society Scale, but I also have an ad that I want to show you guys. When we're in the time of Ozempic, we're in the time of like reverting back to really suppressing people for having fat in other bodies.
Yep.
Making a joke about getting a parasite in your bowels, bitch, to lose weight is insane. And
like,
super
what is
fucking
wrong with y'all?
Bitch, I'd take the Ozempic over than that. Like, that was crazy.
I'll take the scurvs.
I'll take the scurvy over that, bitch.
Take the scurvs, the suds.
Oh my God. The SpongeBob got the suds.
I'll take the suds.
Man, you know, we live
the suds over that.
Yeah.
Because
I don't know if this is historically accurate or not. It could have just been in a horror film that I watched, but at least in this movie.
Sorry, that could have just been in a horror film.
Sorry, it's called
I actually didn't even catch how funny that was until you just said that.
Okay.
Look, this is either like actually fact or just complete imagination.
Or my brain just decided that it's something different.
It's a fever dream.
Thank you for pointing that out. That's funny as fuck.
Welcome to my life inside my
the brain of LA.
It's just a mishmash of all sorts of insane stuff. But the character, we'll set the scene. She's the ugly stepsister. It's a Russian horror film, and she eats tapeworm eggs to lose weight. And so, like, I don't know if that's like historically accurate for Renaissance times to like intentionally give yourself a parasite to lose weight, but that's,
I believe it.
That truly doesn't sound far off.
Whole
Yeah.
thing reminded me of, and
I believe it.
This is just a reminder for my favorite soapbox to get on Shop Local.
Yes.
Make friends with your local farmers. If you're in Ohio, please check out Moon Farm. They are a completely aquaponics growery of lettuces and stuff, and their lettuce is delicious. Go hit them up.
Yeah.
I feel like if you live in Ohio and John, you're not shopping local for your like produce. I get it out of convenience, but like right now specifically, when you have access to that, there's so many markets around the city.
Yeah.
Big and small, some local, some bigger. You got access to it.
Yeah.
So you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I seen Jacoby make a salad. I was like, I hope you don't get the Hershey squirts, my nigga. It's like, why would you jinx me like that?
The Hershey squirts is crazy. Ew. For real,
I'm like, that's
though.
bold, nigga. You bold, make a
I
whole
know.
salad. That's crazy.
Yeah, but I get that though, because it's like, bitch, if I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna do it. I need all the, I need the shit on my.
I'm a
shit.
Caesar salad a week type of bitch.
Listen, wait, okay,
I literally just love a salad.
Y'all, I made a TikTok because I made girl dinner earlier this week. I literally had y'all the little ramen noodle cups. Bitch, a little sesame oil and an American cheese slice. Hear me out. That and a Caesar salad. She doesn't have vision sometimes. Anyways, that with a Caesar salad, parm, good dressing, breadcrumbs toasted. I had that and I posted it on my TikTok. And niggas was like, oh, girl dinner. But also the other niggas was like, bitch, you ain't scared? It's some shit in there.
It's some shit in there.
They was like,
literally,
girl, it's
some
a parasite.
shit in there.
They was like you would think, like they damn near was in a room with me while I'm eating the salad. Like they was like, girl, put the salad down. Like, oh my God. But bitch, I need it. Okay,
Yeah.
you're not finna scare me, bitch. Also, I just don't trust our government. I feel, although I do believe that there's a parasite in our food. Also on the other side, I know governments need us to be weak-minded and not actually have nutrients in our bodies to
There's also a
control
war in
us.
Iran.
So literally, so I'm kind of like, eat the vegetables, but just cook the motherfuckers, bitch. Don't stop getting the nutrients you need. Because that was the other thing. There was two sides of that. There were the people that wanted to lose the weight, but then I also saw people being like eating McDonald's every day, or like posting a video being like, well, they said there's a parasite in the food, and like smashing on fast food. Which,
this won't give me a parasite. It's a fucking grilled cinnamon roll.
Don't get me wrong. I had pizza and fucking potato cakes before this, but I also had my vegetables, bitch. You know, like I also am not purposely avoiding eating produce because there's a parasite. Like I'm just being cautious. So check to see what your local stores provide, but please eat what the fuck you gotta eat and don't trust your government because they're not worth trusting.
Yeah.
For real.
Yeah. So before we switch gears and we get into society scale.
And I had a Diet Coke from McDonald's.
I wanted, because I never addressed this and I feel like this topic is a perfect time. Because we were talking about like the X-Fat to Insufferable pipeline, basically. Like that's the episode is True Life. I used to hate myself for being fat. Now I hate you. So like now I hate you for being fat. Really. Like, and I talked about this on Patreon, but there was an incident with a creator by the name of Shay Grounded where they made a video basically saying some ultra ridiculous shit. If you want to see what they said in my response, it's on my page, it's on our page.
We can link it to the video.
Okay, cool. So I just like wanted to talk about that and discuss that because I think it's a good transition. It's a little bit of catch up and then a little bit of society scale. So before we like really get into the shit, because you said you have an ad, we have a video, and I got some threads. So it's gonna be a
good.
It's gonna be a thick society scale, but I think it's because it's so
it's
relevant
related to it. Yeah,
it is so relevant. So Shay Grounded is a fat creator that is on a weight loss journey. And Shay believes in shame.
100%.
Shay basically made a video equating being fat to being a criminal and
quite literally
and having a poor moral compass. These are words straight out of the bitch's mouth, right? And I don't like you, so I'm gonna call you names if I want to. Because that's how I feel. Them said some very dangerous things about obesity being a choice, right? And I just want to say that this person has lost a whole 40 pounds. This bitch has lost 3 pounds of dog food and feels that she can get up on some motherfucking soapbox on her fucking high horse and talk down to people in bigger bodies. And she's still fat.
Yeah, like
she's still fat.
It was wild watching a fat person say that shit.
It was crazy. I literally was like, am I being punked? I was waiting for Ashton to come around the fucking corner. I swear to God.
She had dip on her chip, though. Like, you know, what makes me sad is instead of just celebrating the fact that she lost 40 pounds and being happy that whatever body that she's trying to achieve, you know what I'm saying? You decided to turn around and shame everyone else because you feel more superior since you were able to reach a goal that you had. Yes. Or you could have just celebrated your win. But instead, you decided to chastise an entire community that you still very much live within. And also give ammo to a gun that is pointed at you. Wild as hell.
You could tell that she makes content for the standard size person. She doesn't make
100%.
She doesn't make the weight loss content for bigger people to follow her and be encouraged, nothing like that. She makes it for the standard size people so she can be like, I'm a different fat.
She's a
holding
toxic,
herself accountability.
She's a toxic weight trainer's perfect client.
Yes.
Seriously, like that video.
She hates herself now.
That video, we've all met the gym bro that tries to tell you that, oh, if you just worked out, oh, let me just take you to the gym. If you weren't seeking this person out, I feel like if you were an insecure person and you wanted to train with a personal trainer, I could see someone using this video as an example of things, of a personality trait that you need to strive forward to get to the level of beauty or acceptability that this personal trainer is trying to sell to you. Like, her idea of wanting to be in a healthy body had a lot of self-deprecation involved with it.
And it had a lot to do with how other people felt about her. Not how she felt about her.
My biggest thing was the roller coasters. So if you guys haven't seen the video, it's a whole monologue about her basically saying what different scenarios you inconvenience people in that what things that your body does that creates inconveniences in your life, and that's the reason why you should lose weight, essentially. And the biggest thing that she mentioned to me, amongst others, the other topics that she brought up I felt like weren't new, but she brought up roller coasters and specifically fat people going to amusement parks and walking on the beach, and how if you're in a friend group and you can't ride the roller coasters, that's you holding the friend group back and you're an inconvenience to your friends. So when I was actually, my sister, 8 years older than me, but she's like half my size. I've talked about this many times on the fucking podcast. And my senior year, my sister was very much a hot girl. Her friend, Derica, which she like had an apartment in the flats before it was cool, like hot girl shit. Like, bitch, I used to be like in awe of them. They took me and Derica's cousin, if I'm not mistaken, or her little sister. We went to Cedar Point my senior year. I was maybe 30 pounds lighter than where I'm at now 10 years ago. Like, I've been this big for a minute. Bitch, you're not getting on a roller coaster that's going 100 miles per hour at that speed. It's not going to work. It's not going to work. So it had been years since I had been to Cedar Point. I got in a line, literally got up there, could not fit in the seat, and was like, damn, I'm realizing this is probably going to be the entire experience I'm going to have here. I also now I'm a little self-conscious about it, so I don't really feel like trying. I'm going to just hang out kind of thing and vibe. Do you think them niggas stop riding roller coasters?
Right.
Like, for real. Like, do you think they, not even trying to be funny, like, do you think they gave a fuck that I couldn't get on the ride because I'm fat? Like, it was more like, damn, that sucks for you type shit. I wasn't an inconvenience for them, though. Yeah. If anything, them niggas felt safer because they had somebody to hold their motherfucking bags the whole time. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
and that might have sucked for you.
But it's for me to, and if I, from that moment, felt so insecure about that and decided that I need to change my body for that, then that would still be something that I decided to do, not because someone else made me feel like I need to do it, nor should I be using someone's opinion of my body as especially someone that fuel I should be like getting love and support from as fuel to lose weight over a situation that doesn't fucking matter. Like, what does going to a park or anywhere in public and not being able, like, people be dead ass disabled, like, as fuck.
I think for me, this is what pissed me off the most, because I felt that this was the most dangerous part of that, right? Yeah. Because she's talking about walking on the beach and roller coasters and accommodations, having to sit at a table instead of a booth when you eat, talking about all these accommodations, and then linking it to obesity being a choice, as if we choose this life, as if obesity isn't a multifactorial disease, and you've heard it here before, that has so many contributing factors. It's not a fucking choice. To say that is so wildly fucking ignorant and dumb. But also, fat disabled people exist to put out the fucking rhetoric that you are fat because you are you had a choice instead of it being a disability, which it can be. I'm not saying that all cases of obesity, all cases of being overweight is a disability.
You know what though? I don't
but
even think
they exist.
It's unfair that even with you having this conversation, you have to reinforce the fact that some of the more extreme versions of obesity are not everyone's example of being a fat person. It's frustrating that even in this conversation where we're saying what she said was harmful, we still have to like kind of soften the blow by acknowledging that. It's like everyone's not a fucking monolith. Stop thinking that every fucking fat person is like a 700-pound, like unhealed, deeply untherapized human that, you know, needs to really go to therapy to unlearn certain habits.
She needs to go to therapy.
Like,
you need therapy, bitch.
Like,
something is wrong with your motherfucking head for you to string those words together and those sentences. Watch that shit and put it out to the fucking public.
Because losing weight is not the only form of self-care you can do. Like, having self-love for yourself, having a real value for yourself is just as important as having a healthy body. If you don't have a healthy mind, then fuck your healthy body. There's plenty of people that are bulimic, that have all these eating disorders that are on the opposite side of the spectrum, but visibly are attractive and are definitely more accepted than she probably is right now.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like, girl, you should be healing yourself. Celebrate your win of losing 40 pounds, but don't make your newfound love for yourself my fucking problem since you decided to use a gun pointing at yourself to fuck yourself over. I don't want to be involved in that.
It was a lot of projection around that
so
motherfucker,
much,
to be honest.
And I'm still so pissed at the MAGA fucking Christian conservative ass bitches in that motherfucking comment section talking about some, thank you, I've been waiting for someone to say that. Bitch, are you, like, one of the comments that I posted, because bitch, if y'all go in that comment section, you're going to see me and Felisha going off on a whole tangent. But one thing I said to her was really like, do you see the people that are supportive of you? And what do you think that really means about what you're saying? Like, consciously think about the type of attraction, the type of support, and who is supporting you. Like, if you want to be associated with that, that's fine. Then your message is perfectly fine for what you're doing. But it doesn't seem like those are the type of people you want to assimilate with.
That bitch ain't no safe person for real.
No,
not a safe person to find community in this.
She cosplays as one.
That shame shit, I will never promote shame to empower nobody.
How does empowerment and shame go in the same conversation?
They don't.
Yeah.
Just because you did that shit for somebody else or you did that shit for society so people could treat you better, good for fucking you, bitch. Just because you hated yourself and your fucking 400, 500-pound body, good for you, bitch. Not everybody hates themselves.
Question.
I want to lose weight. I do not hate myself.
Question, though. This came from a middle-aged white woman who was not really in an overly large body to begin with, because if she had started off her journey and only lost 40 pounds, she was fat for sure, but she's not like this overtly obese person.
Yeah, she's probably like 4'3".
I kind of feel like a part of her identity is a huge reason why she has this mindset around her want and desire to lose weight.
Especially if she has MAGA church following people.
I don't know if she has the following. I think it was just a commentary
around treating your body like a temple, especially in purity culture.
They do meth
again.
Yeah.
As a fat person
this is the thing, though.
They do meth.
Looking at her content, though, I don't think she's purposely trying to assimilate to that. I think just what she's saying, though, drew that attention to her. But
she wants to get a good boy on the head from skinny
exactly.
people.
You just wanted to.
She wants to get.
you are not
like the other fat. You're such a good fat girl. You're such a good fat.
That is from.
That's what she wanted.
I just couldn't I'm not saying that black women don't have these mindsets about their body, but I just couldn't see a black woman or a person of color who, because our community is not as fuck you about weight, having that mindset after losing 40 pounds. I couldn't, that's been your mindset.
Yes, that's been your mindset.
Waited, you were excited that you lost that weight and you decided to spill the beans. You exposed part of your personality that's always been there, but it just hit a little different because you're not really at the goal where it's visibly makes sense for it to hear those things.
And I feel like because she still exists in a bigger body, it's I can't be racist. I have a black granddaughter. I can't be fat phobic. I live in a fat body. Bitch, that internalized fat phobia was beating your fucking ass, bruh. Beating your fucking ass, and the fact that you couldn't even realize it just says so much to your fucking denseness.
She is the market. If you think about what beauty is being sold, who beauty is being sold to,
yeah,
she is a middle-aged white woman who is fat. She's fuck her, don't get me wrong, but to understand her mindset, I really think it's because the idea of that blonde bimbo beauty is totally being marketed to her. That's not being marketed to us.
Yeah.
That's being marketed to her. For that reason, you lost 40 pounds, you started to feel like you was closer to that goal than you were beforehand, so you thought this was the perfect time to say that. I don't think a black woman, if they lost 40 pounds, would come to that conclusion that quickly. I just don't. I don't see that. Because the marketing the marketing for being that skinny and like having that type of mindset.
What I'm seeing on the internet within the black community is them saying that there has been something wrong with us, that we accept overweight, that we accept that, and that is wrong. We shouldn't accept that. So I'm seeing a lot of the contrary, where a lot of black men and a lot of black women are saying that we are the problem for promoting obesity because it's always been a lax subject in our community. Because fitness hasn't been taken seriously. Because, bitch, we worked for 400 years. So what, we want to sit our asses on the fucking couch? But that's besides the point.
That's true. What's weird about that turn of conversation, especially coming from like the point of we were slaves at one point, black people work twice as hard in this country to survive. So to think that working out and living a healthy lifestyle is a privilege, let alone in itself. So when black people start to chastise our lack of knowledge when it comes to health and food, as if these things weren't purposely taken away from us to keep us unhealthy, to help support the bullshit system we're in, you can't really chastise the victim for being a product of their environment.
Absolutely.
Chastise the system.
Yes.
Like,
but it's always the focus on the victim.
Yeah.
It's
not my fault that I didn't know that.
But then they say that we are also victim mentality because we don't do anything about it. It's just like I don't
like, bro, we couldn't have jobs in real lives like within the last century. Like, we've made a lot of progress in the last 50 years, but y'all, this is the first time that we've had this much access to be able to be the type of people we are. So to keep putting salt on a wound that just is finally starting to heal is wild. Like, stop. I get it. I agree. We got to move up this mountain and things have to be done and all the shit, but it might take some generations because it took us a while to get to this point in the first place. And mind you, the people that are still within power still are suppressing us actively. So it's not as if we have the systems at hand to also support our change. So nigga, let us breathe for a second. Give some fucking grace. It frustrates me how much we expect to get grace from the system we live within while also not giving grace to ourselves. And I mean that on both sides of the spectrum. The hotep people and the people that think that we doing too much. It's like, we got to find a middle ground through all that shit.
Yeah,
like,
for sure.
Nigga, there's a lot of trauma still that we're working through we've just started having the conversations, let alone starting to heal those things. So,
yeah. I think... Because I agree.
Do me a favor. Sorry. Did you have the Gatorade out of the refrigerator? Thank you. Sorry.
Because I agree with you in terms of, yes, we are more acceptable. I mean, we sat on the Juneteenth episode and said that's why we love being fat black women, because it is more acceptable. We have less of that pressure on us to adhere to these standards because the standards were never set for us.
No.
But I do see that mentality changing as the GOP as people are able to take care and take control of their health, and I put health in quotation marks because I don't think the GOP ones are. There's no way that losing 100 pounds in 6 months is healthy. I'm sorry, there's just no way.
Not sustainably.
And
really, it's not as regulated as I think it should be in terms of having a medical team care for you through those moments. Because it's not.
People going to get.
There's too much freedom. There's too much freedom in terms of what people are allowed to diet and eat with. Like, it's. They're literally giving you this drug and being like, this is what you should do, but it's like literally this is what they have to do in order to have a sustainable life, and it's not encouraged as such. They're more like, just buy this drug, please. We're not going to help you figure out how to use it properly, but buy this expensive drug because we need you to buy it.
And it makes people feel better, and I'm all for people, like, as somebody that...
So does cocaine, so does crack, so does fentanyl. I'm sorry, what? Like,
as somebody that is, like, for body autonomy, get your plastic surgery, take your GLP-1, whatever the fuck you want to do. But we cannot ignore what it is doing on a society level to how we are viewing things.
How we're pushing it out.
Yes. How we see other people.
It's more than a tool now. Like, it's not being marketed as, even when I think of other medications, we live in America, so most drugs do, weirdly enough, are marketed on like television. We can all see these ads that come over, like our YouTube videos, whatever it may be, whatever you're watching at the time. The way Ozempic specifically, though, is being marketed is so different than, I would say, like a depression drug or something that's for like psoriasis or whatever it may be.
God.
It is thrown at you at every. It's almost like if you're not on Ozempic, like, what are you doing? Like,
and it's the rate that you see them. You know what I mean?
It's like, let's extinct all the big bitches.
Single fucking ad. Every single ad. Every single minute between Facebook Reels. Every single seconds between YouTube ads. It's like, oh my God, okay, I get it, bitch. I get it. Y'all are on GLP-1s and y'all want all of us to be on GLP-1s. What if somebody doesn't want to do that?
I saw a video too, and I'll try to find it. This guy was talking about like what GLP-1s really are. He was a medical doctor and had like researched them for years because GLP-1s have been around since like the 50s, which I didn't realize that. And he was saying that it's not actually GLP-1 at all. It's like you're ingesting basically like a snake venom. And the snake venom like paralyzes your GI, which creates GLP-1 in your body. Like it like incites GLP-1. It makes your, it's a byproduct.
Real snake venom, bitch?
Like actual snake venom. Like people are literally just, so basically what he's saying is all you niggas is doing is paralyzing your motherfucking stomach. And that's why y'all have paralyzed fucking stomachs. No, I'm being very specific when I'm saying this. Like,
wow,
these niggas are taking snake venom and making you ingest it, making you insert it into your fucking body, which when you think of the symptoms, it's paralyzed GI. You're having all of these strange ass problems. And then all it's doing is stopping the food noise. It's just paralyzing. Something that you need is stopping your fucking second brain from thinking. You don't think there's other ways? Like, that doesn't sound like a healthy way to have a relationship with your body or food. That sounds like it's a band-aid over a way bigger problem that if you stop taking it, then what?
It'll just come back.
Then what? And also, now you've done what the fuck to your body.
Yeah. Yeah.
When I saw that, I was like, oh, that makes so much sense.
The thing that I see that was alarming to me is that it suppresses your want, but not just for food. So it suppresses the joy that you get out of sex, out of community, you know, like out of your TV show. Anything that provides you a little hit of dopamine, it kind of suppresses that in general.
Aren't steroids not allowed to be taken anymore, like on a professional level?
Yeah.
GLP-1s and steroids
need to be in the same,
because I feel like GLP-1s have worse symptoms.
Yeah.
Besides like the behavioral aspect, besides the physical, like but besides that aspect of it, but like even besides that, it's so similar in terms of what it does. Like steroids also do affect your mood. They stop you from having certain, like, it numbs you to a certain extent, all for the sake of having a certain body type. They're so similar. So if you see the problem with one, why the fuck do we not see it with the other? But y'all want to make y'all money is really what it is. So
what's up, LA?
So this is not something I've really talked about very often, but I think since we're having this conversation on the pod, I feel like it's important. So I was on a GLP-1. I was on Mounjaro for like 6 months, and the mind numbing part of it is very, very real. Because like even my therapist during that time was like, "You seem so grounded. You seem so calm." I'm like, "I am," and I'm like, "No, it's fucking drugs." Because like, I mean, I've been on mental health meds now for like 8 years, and like the effects of GLP-1 added with that, I like pretty much just like loafed around. I would just be like, for me the fatigue was the worst, and it made me, as someone who has chronic fatigue, my fatigue was doubled. So I'm like, it's a lot of shit that like, yeah, it was helpful, and like, yeah, I lost weight, but then I like gained it back and then some, like as soon as I got off.
And also, you're talking about fatigue, where like this is a drug where you have to be working out, you have to be eating a certain level of protein.
I had zero interest in anything.
You're just losing muscle mass. You're not like, you're losing weight, but at what cost? You can't lift shit. You're not gonna be able to move your body. You're gonna fucking break your hip.
I'm significantly weaker than I was.
I believe that. I believe that.
I think that it has empowered me to really want to, and I hate saying do this the right way, do this the more sustainable way, like really a lifestyle change, because I don't.
You want to do it the more connected way.
Yes, because I feel like that is how you were saying, you're turning off your second brain. There's such a connection. When you work out, they talk about your mind-body connection.
I mean, it's like shutting off your intuition.
You know what, though? While talking about, I think the perfect candidate for someone that is on Ozempic is a person that already has a discipline, that's in the gym, has a routine, has like the...
And just can't.
Okay, so going back to our PCOS girlies
Yes.
that have been in the gym for years, been working their ass off, been trying and have not seen the scale move once, that's who the drug is for.
Yeah.
But for people that just want to lose weight, have body image issues, are trying to like get the quick fix instead of going to therapy to heal whatever traumatic ass ideas that they have about their own bodies and self-image, that's not who it's for. But that's being marketed to everybody.
It's being marketed to people to lose the last 10 pounds.
In this country, capitalism is it not just capitalizing off of people's insecurity?
Yeah.
Is it not?
Absolutely.
And is GLP-1 not just another brand new, pretty shiny new drug that we can use to do that? Like, it's unfortunate that our government, our systems don't care about us at all to the point where they're willing to push us into the corner further into our self-hatred by selling us shit. To the point where we have to have a discourse about it anyways. We can't even support the people that really need the drug because there's so many people abusing it and there's so much misinformation out there.
I think the girlies that exist in bigger bodies and don't want to change that, like, yes, I want to lose weight, but I never want to be in a small body. And the strong girlies, the girlies that are in the gym, like, we really need to band together.
Yeah.
We really need to band together. I see you, you see me, like, because what they're trying to do is the opposite of what we want. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want to be frail. I don't want to be the...
I'm not trying to be 150 skinny as fuck.
Yeah,
and that's just not my journey. That's not my
just
journey.
not my journey
I want to
at
look
all.
healthy.
Yes.
I want to look healthy, and I do think a healthy body has pink to the skin. It has like a certain plumpness to your body,
Yes.
and you can be smaller and still have that plumpness.
Yeah.
But Ozempic is really stripping nutrients from people where they look like they're skin and bones.
Yeah.
And I don't.
And then they act like if we say that,
It's inappropriate.
You're just mad because... No.
I would never be mad. I love a T-ass body, for real.
Yeah.
We've talked about it before. I don't even have to go through the list of people I like. I love bodies. I don't believe in body policing. So that means that any body, if I find attractive, then that's what I think. Me, a healthy body, which can be a smaller body, is attractive to me.
Yeah.
I don't see an Ozempic body that is, again, stripping its body of its nutrients. I don't find that attractive and or healthy. So
yeah.
I mean, people's hair be falling out, their teeth be falling out.
No, literally.
You got scurvy,
Literally.
you look weak, like some wind's gonna blow you
be
over.
looking like that dog. Y'all know that dog that be under that blanket? That was like... Y'all gonna be looking like that dog.
A very fun glimmer in all of this that I've noticed lately. I think the rise in romantasy and like all of this shit, which that's not my bag. I love fantasy, like high fantasy is my bag. Felicia and I could be about Game of Thrones all day long. But I don't know if this is maybe just the algorithm that I'm on, but I've been seeing so many like middle-aged women getting ripped as fuck using like medieval weaponry.
Oh.
Like, there's this thing called like a weighted mace, and it's supposed to be one of the best workouts for your body because of the core stabilization you need.
Yeah.
I was thinking about this. I've been meaning to send it to you because
These
I'm like,
things
I'm about to
gonna be
do
a
it so I
medieval
can
gym.
fight on the behalf of Queen Rhaenyra Targaryen.
Exactly. But then, like, I've also been seeing people having yoga classes with swords and, like, putting weapons in the hands of people who are trying to get strong. And, like, I also just am definitely on, like, the Renaissance queer TikTok algorithm. And there are some ripped as fuck baddies out there with swords. And I'm like, that's the goal. Like, this girl's quads are huge. I'm like, please just
These
smash
niggas are
my head in
hilarious,
there.
bro.
I love good quad.
Anything with a sword, a dragon.
Yes. But yes, it's called a weighted mace, and it's like this big old ball.
They gonna find
on
the
a
most
stick.
Renaissance fair
and I
ass
want
gym.
one. And I'm like, this looks so fun. They said it's best for core, quads, and shoulders.
Well,
Nice.
I like that.
Y'all niggas is
I'm
funny.
excited.
I like that.
Catch me outside with my weighted mace.
Well, let's get into society scale, y'all.
All right. So y'all know this is our reactionary segment. So like Felicia said,
We got a lot
little
for y'all
video,
today.
got a little thread. So I'll start off with the ad that I have. Okay, so I was scrolling on fucking Instagram, as one fucking does, and there was an ad from Better Me, and it was a collaboration with Leslie Fitness. who is a Pilates instructor, if I'm not mistaken. So obviously you guys will see the ad. We'll put in the episode. But looking at it, as you guys see, it's at first glance before reading the content, it is a full figure drawing with a cow print bikini on. Okay. Me being in the fat world, in like the inclusive body inclusivity world, firsthand, and mind you, the big lettering says we're looking for girls. Firsthand, looking at this flyer, I'm immediately thinking that this is like a fat beach day. This is something that is like a fat clothing swap, something that is centered around inclusivity and body inclusion. Reading further, it says, who wants abs, a defined back, and lifted glutes for 15 minutes every day? Start on Monday, July 13th. Join Home Pilates Challenge. No gym membership, no pressure, beginner friendly. I was disgusted to learn that this was a fucking ad for Pilates. And the fact that we're saying we're using a fat, curvy body that is not the ideal image of beauty to promote wanting abs and a defined back while having the fucking bitch have a cow print goddamn bikini on.
It was the cow print bikini for me, for sure.
Is wild. Wild. Oh my god, look, this was the original picture from that nigga also.
Please, those are real titties, bitch.
That nigga got yitties, nigga. Like he need a bro. I wanna suck him a little bit. He got yitties. But yeah, fuck that shit. Lame as hell.
Yeah.
Was like, oh, I've been bamboozled. I thought this was a safe space. It was not. I was an enemy. I was an enemy territory.
Enemy and then an enemy.
And an enemy. Oops, I oops. Craziness.
So I am going to talk about some threads that I've seen from some expats.
Okay.
And then we're going to watch a video that went viral in our community from an expat that was one of, I would say, like a trailblazer, leader, etc., whatever. Okay. So, this man threaded. How come people who can't lose weight because eating disorder never pig out on healthy food? Oh, you can't stop eating? Chow down on some fucking apples and drink water. Nobody is holding y'all at gunpoint and making you swipe your card on the unhealthy option. Can't stop eating but suddenly has the discipline to say no when it's a salad and not a cookie. Somebody responded to this person and said, the answer is in the name. Disorder. It's not a logical or healthy way to consume or approach food. Anorexics don't eat much, but we wouldn't say that their diet is good or safe. This person responded and said, every illogical decision isn't a disorder. If that's the case, you motherfuckers need to be diagnosed with a chronic excuse disorder.
Okay.
This person is not small. He's not this skinny person. I can literally see his little chub hanging over his picture in his
he's
boxing.
like a boxer nigga though, and that says a lot. Their mindsets are so fucked up. What's funny to me though is his initial commentary about like you never see fat people binge on healthy foods. Nigga, I have definitely cut 3 apples up, got me a fucking pound of peanut butter, nigga, and down that shit. I've definitely made a big ass motherfucking chicken tender salad, nigga, and put 6 chicken tenders on that motherfucker and had a ball. Like, so you don't really get to say binge eating in general, whether you're eating something healthy or not, is disordered eating. And also to assume that fat people don't, I'm really so fucking tired of the mindset that fat people don't eat fucking produce and don't eat vegetables. I can be unhealthy and still, I'm over consuming, bitch.
But also,
I can over consume on anything. Fuck off.
The science is the dopamine, right? It's a
yes,
dopamine
it's not
hit.
it's not the food. Yes.
Salad don't give you the same dopamine hit as a fucking cake, bitch. And that's facts.
I don't know.
You gonna go to a motherfucking birthday party, you expect a motherfucking cake, and they pull up a salad and it's like, this is the birthday cake. You're gonna be
but still though, I don't think what we're eating is like I don't think it's the point. I think it's so bullshit to bring it up. Like, I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying in terms of the dopamine release and everything else too, but like, if we're talking about disordered eating, it doesn't matter what you're eating for the dopamine release in itself. Me at the time being seeing that motherfucking salad with them chicken tenders on that bitch and busting that shit down with the dressing that I like and everything excites me just as much as a fucking delicious ass cake, because I'm eating for the enjoyment. It's what I want to eat at the time. I'm over consuming on that, which is what is making me feel happy. Like, I'm doing what I want to do in the situation. So the assumption that niggas don't eat vegetables just because you don't think fat people are healthy and don't do things like that, it's like you're coming from a really biased point of view anyways of fat people, while also being someone that looks like takes working out as very serious. Since you are a boxer, you're doing that from a lens that is bedded in the fucking patriarchy and not actually related to people's actual body types and what they do to keep themselves healthy. And if you were someone that was a therapist that specialized in disordered eating, then I would take your opinion serious, but you're not. You're a basic ass person on fucking Instagram making a dumbass thread that no one wants to fucking hear. Yeah. So
okay, the next thread, and I'm gonna read this person's bio on their thread. So this person tweeted, "Obesity equals treating yourself like shit. Why be surprised when society also treats you like shit? You're telling the world with how you keep up with your appearance that you yourself do not believe you're worth good treatment either. The irony of an obese person wanting people to treat them better. But if your internal organs could talk, they would be asking, why can't you treat us better?" This nigga, Mikhail George, make fat loss less challenging. His highest weight was 303, fat bitch. Lost 100 pounds, built an aesthetic physique, and he wants to train you. And that's how he thinks about you. That's what he thinks about you. And he was you once. Isn't that something? Isn't that something?
I'm thrown off. I'm really thrown off by that. Like, I'm really thrown off by that. Like, that was actually really crazy as fuck.
It's disgusting.
It's more than disgusting. It's really harmful. And the fact that this person is taking up a space where he wants to help others.
Not a safe person.
It makes me really sad when I think about how much hate people have for their bodies and how unnecessary it is.
Yeah.
And how the reason why y'all are having these milestones and growing really in terms of your own mental health is because you would prefer to hate yourself rather than really understanding that you can be whatever you want to be. Like, I don't have to assimilate to a racist ass ideology to like be deemed healthy at all. And also, some people don't like, not that people don't value their health over anything else in life, but some people's version of living a healthy life is living their life and just living their life and not making their health, their body image, the focal point of their like
day-to-day
success for themselves.
Life, yeah.
So
that's exhausting.
But then too, I like completely disassociated to that because it was just like, what the fuck are you talking about? Like, can you repeat the first part of that one more time for me? Because there's something that I have to say to. I want to make sure I say this right.
Okay, so he said obesity equals treating yourself like shit. Why be surprised when society also treats you like shit?
Thank you. That was it. Why? And I've said this before. I'm supposed to lack decency because I look different than people. I'm supposed to chastise myself because my organs, quite frankly, from birth did not ever work right. Like my chemical imbalances were never, because genetically I have a genetic disorder that like is lifelong. There's no cure. There's no pill. There's honestly not really a one size fits all regulated plan on how to take care of people with PCOS, and that's one disease out of hundreds that you can have to be in a bigger body.
I want to say it's like PMOS now.
It is PMOS now, but still, it's like there's so many factors that make a person fat. So to think that I have to like be so hard on myself without really looking at the reality of the situation, like how dense do you have to be to not like look at the full story, look at the full picture of why someone is the way they are. But then again, on the flip side, to use that same level of insecurity, that same level of cornering to also promote your fucking business is just such bird ass behavior. And that was the lamest shit that I fucking heard, really.
It's the commodification of people.
Yeah.
It's like, honestly,
same thing with the GLP-1s.
Seriously.
Yeah.
I find that a lot with folks who are, I mean, this is a generalization, but like former fats who are now thin and coaches or whatever. It's just like you're taking the mindset that you had as a fat person, using the psychology of whatever crap that you got yourself into, flipping it around and selling it because you know how to sell it to those people because you were those people.
Yeah. And
doing so for capitalistic or nefarious gain. Like, that makes me so fucking mad.
Yeah. It's actually really fucking sick. So I have one more. Now, I did not capture this person's original post because this is an interaction that I had personally.
Okay.
And I responded to this person's post. When I came back, he had responded to me and I responded back to him. We was kind of going back and forth, and he ended up deleting his shit before I could get a picture of it.
Okay.
Bitch ass nigga.
Hoey.
All right. Even though I don't even know if you was a nigga. I think you were.
Bitch ass person.
Okay. So anyways, he said something to the effect of normalize telling people that they're fucking fat. And telling them that they need to lose weight. If this person didn't tell me, I would have never knew X fat, right? So I respond to this.
Wait, this is the dumbest shit ever, bitch. Because I'm like, bitch, are you kidding me? You think I look at myself in the mirror every fucking day. You didn't know you was fat.
That's exactly what I said. I'm like, show me a fat person who doesn't know they're fat.
Like, could you imagine
They're just
being
oblivious
like,
that they big as fuck.
Like, oh my, this whole time I've been 300 pounds?
No, I do think big blindness, like, you don't realize how big you is.
Yeah.
I believe that's the thing.
Body
but like,
dysmorphia is real for everybody, though. Like, not everybody, but people that have body dysmorphia.
Yeah.
Nigga,
But
what?
you think I don't know that I'm big, bitch? My pants are in the double digits.
I want
what
to
are
know.
we talking about?
I want to know what the
There's
original.
an X.
I want to know what the original
shirt
conversation
size.
went like for this person that made them like put this out on Threads in the first place. Like, how did this person present that you were fat to you? Because what, bitch?
So I said, normalize minding your fucking business.
Right.
Because how is someone
Felicia started off
else's
on 10. I
weight
love
or
that.
health affecting you personally? What if someone has been struggling with grief, new meds, recovering bulimic? It's not your fucking business. Just because you hated yourself doesn't mean you project your shitty feelings onto others. Shame isn't a sustainable solution to weight loss. You did that for someone else, not yourself. So then I proceed, because this person is obviously an ex-fat, I go on my page and I tweet, it's always an ex-fat ass. Always. I cannot wait to record this episode.
Literally.
He responds and says, didn't you just post this an hour ago, calling somebody a fat ass? And I said, yeah, you. Laugh my ass off. I was talking about you. What the fuck are we talking about? So then he responds and says, look at you lining up excuses for people you don't even know. You're soft and you're easily triggered. Being fat is terribly unhealthy, period. Don't make excuses for people that you don't even know. I said, laugh my ass off. I'm not triggered. I'm just not an idiot. Having fat doesn't mean that you are unhealthy, full stop. Being skinny doesn't mean that you are healthy, full stop. You think it's a morality thing, which says much about your character. Who the fuck would give a fuck about what a mid-man with a shitty personality has to say? You don't matter. Neither does your opinion. I'm not making excuses. I'm just not a judgmental fucktard. I consider all variables because I'm intelligent. Sorry that you cannot do the same.
Like, why is weight loss such a matter-of-fact conversation?
Also, what the fuck happened to grace for other people who
But
are
that's
going
not,
through shit?
That's not existent. That's non-existent for fat people.
Yes.
Also, my thing is, these big reasons on why someone is a bigger person just sounds like a bunch of excuses in itself of justifying why someone's in existence. I don't give a fuck what made you bigger. Personally, I don't. Like, because it's not my fucking business. And I don't really think that there needs to be an explanation or a like conversation about what made you bigger in the first place.
Yeah.
On the flip side of that, I don't think I need someone to fucking tell me when I should or shouldn't lose weight. It's up to you. I don't care if there is a person that completely disagrees with me. That's your fucking opinion, and those people can assimilate to that. But stop trying to push that idea on everybody.
Yeah.
It's not, it's unhealthy, and it is uneducated as fuck, because it's like you're purposely choosing to ignore facts.
Yes.
To justify an idea that has been debunked years ago. Like, this is not...
Calling the variable factors that can contribute to somebody's weight excuses. It's an excuse that somebody died and they felt grief, so then they started consuming more food because that's what people do. That's what people do.
It's an excuse that literally my mom had gastric, or had a fucking not geriatric, I do this every time. Gestational, thank you, y'all.
She want that old person to be pregnant so fucking bad.
But she had gestational diabetes, and like my parents' health history combined together and made me be this way. Like, on top of the trauma and everything else I experienced, I don't think I need to keep fucking justifying that to you.
No.
I don't think
These people aren't worth justifying
I'm
to.
I'm just so fucking tired of that conversation. Like, why the fuck do you need to have, like, ask do you know anything else? Like, why the fuck do I need to explain my like reason on how I got fat to you to justify like you caring about if I do or do not need to lose weight in the first place? Are you helping me? Also, like, your idea of health is not everyone else's, and to project that in a marketing standpoint of, again, vilifying someone's insecurities is just it's so fucking outdated. And the more we do this work, the more exhausted and the less of a fuse that I have for that shit. And I'm just really listening to that. It's so exhausting. And I think tired of hearing people.
That's why I be on threads being like, no, I'm not gonna let that shit fly. If it comes across no, let me educate you real quick, because that's what we're not going to do.
Can you just imagine how, like, I also have PMOS. I am the biggest human on the team, and I'm like, it's so exhausting to have to justify your existence to people.
That's what I'm saying. I'm fucking over it.
Why is the onus on me to have to be like, well, wait, I have all of these other things that are like pre-existing conditions. Like, I don't owe you any kind of information about my body.
Because you really should just shut the fuck up and mind your business. Yeah.
If what I am doing has no impact on you, or harm on the world, or harm on anybody else, shut the fuck up and leave me alone.
Fat people are treated like the weird looking fruit in the produce aisle. Like, you know how it's picked over. Like, everyone sees it. There's nothing really wrong with it. You can use it. You can eat it, but it looks different. So you don't want to pick it up. And that's honestly how fat bodies are treated. But then at the same time, it's kind of like the subscription companies that sell it to you. It's like, you want me to buy your product. You want me to buy the healthy lifestyle that you're selling to me, but you also want me to feel so fucking bad about myself in the process of doing so.
Yep.
Which the fuck is it? Am I supposed to hate myself into being healthy? Because that also doesn't seem healthy in a different way. So how am I supposed to really grow? Yep. Or is it just you want me to look a certain way so I fit better in your image, which is really what it sounds like.
I think that's the assimilation is people feel better about themselves when they're smaller, not because they feel better about themselves when they're smaller, just because they're smaller. Mm-hmm. And people make them feel better about themselves. Does that make sense? I don't know if y'all can follow me, because I just kind of like word vomited that. But like, it's not the internal, it's the external. Yeah. And y'all don't really get shit from that because it's not internal. So it's like, what the fuck is the point? Y'all really are just assimilating to say that you're more socially acceptable. Mm-hmm. And I think that brings up the last part of this society scale segment. Is I want to say last week, couple weeks ago maybe, Chastity Garner. She was known to throw the CurvyCon.
Okay. What does she
every
look like?
year. This is what she looks like now.
Okay.
But if you look her up, let me see. I'm going to show you. This was her before.
Okay.
Okay. So she is known, obviously, she through CurvyCon, which is a convention for plus size women empowerment. She's tried to do a lot in fashion. I've heard of CurvyCon.
Same.
I didn't really hear or ever follow this lady.
Yeah, she doesn't look familiar to me, if I'll be honest.
But she posted one of, the trend that's going on with the Netflix documentary.
Yes.
So, well. Oh, shit.
Hold on, I just want to read it. I actually did see that.
So
I did see that.
She does this trend, and she says, me accidentally starting a plus-size movement, co-founding a conference around it, losing 200 pounds, and then simply leaving the chat. Mm-hmm. And that caused a lot of conversation in the plus-size community for a number of days. I know I seen some discourse online.
I saw some discourse, too, and I couldn't figure out who they were talking about. So I definitely think that was who it was.
Okay.
For sure.
Do you have any thoughts or any initial reactions or feelings to what?
I have two sides of the story. I think on one side, when there is a fat person that becomes the poster child of our community, we latch onto them like fucking flies to shit. And then when they lose the weight because they're a regular fucking person and they have flaws like someone else, we throw them into the fucking gauntlet of fire because their opinion is different than ours. And although I don't think she's healthy in what she's saying, she's another fucking person. And this is why you cannot get your confidence or your value of self from other people. Like, I don't I don't think there's anything wrong with being inspired by someone else, but the discourse that I was seeing about this person, there was a lot of weight that she carried in terms of like supporting the fat community. There were so many people that felt so personally attacked by her doing that, where it's like, clearly she never had the mentality to really be hosting an event of that mass in the first place.
Yeah.
Clearly she never really was like supportive, or
she didn't believe in what she stood for.
Truly,
Curvy Con was the con, in my opinion, is what I'm getting from
so it's
this.
like, why the fuck?
Because you accidentally started it.
I'm not
it
about
was
to,
the wording.
I'm not about to start a whole dissertation about how this person is just a shit human being. Like,
right.
I would have taken that at face value and been like, damn, literally, she's obviously a fucking con artist, and move the fuck on.
Yeah.
Fuck that lady.
Yeah.
Fuck that lady. That's how I feel about it.
Yeah, I think it was a lot of the comments, like what people were saying in her comments and what she was responding to. Like, and they'll be mad at you because when you lose weight, they can't stop eating. Put the food down. And she's like agreeing. You know what I mean? It's that. Bitch, you could tell by your arms you've been big, bitch. The arms are always going to give it away. The arms are always going to give it away. You're still existing in a big body. And you said, and simply left the chat as if you're not still there is insane to me.
Because you're literally using that same community to push. Like, you knew that was going to start some shit.
Oh, yeah.
Also, to your comment of like the whole, what you just said right before you talked about this. Oh my god, I hate ADHD.
ADHD hates
me. With the people commenting underneath.
Okay, yes.
That, like, when those comments happen, I do think sometimes people are being like funny for Instagram, like trying to like they want to be a comedian. They want to get their little 15 seconds of being a comedian type shit. But yeah, like when you are entertaining those comments, and I'd rather you like just let it live in your comment section rather than you actually commenting and supporting it.
Yeah.
Like, cause bitch, that's such bird behavior. Like, you just a fucking bird, bitch. You a bird ass bitch. That's how I feel. Like, I don't know.
Because you could have said that, and it still would have rubbed me the wrong way because the accidentally starting.
Yeah.
How do you accidentally? Okay. No.
It's like bitches get real
It made you feel some type of way, so you ran with it until it stopped benefiting you.
Bitches lose 40 pounds and get Hollywood. Like,
no, for real.
Bitches lose 40 pounds and get real Hollywood in this shit. Like, they say, bitch, I'm the birthday. Like, bitch, I'm the baddie type shit. Like, it's so telling of, and maybe that's why I am so comfortable being in a fat body, and I don't prioritize me losing all this weight, even though it's something that I want to do more than others, because I actually do love myself. And clearly y'all don't. Like, clearly you losing weight was a chance for you to express, and like we said many times before, a version of your own self that you've quieted to assimilate to a community that you wanted to profit off of. And it just gives like, you're using people, you use the entire community to find the confidence in the first place, to lose the weight, and now you want to act better than thou.
To find the confidence and to line your pockets.
Yeah, bitch.
And to bring you whatever platform you got for people to even interact with.
Because
some
how
bullshit
dope
like
would it have
this.
been if she just like continued, even if she didn't continue to do curvy kind of, she was still supportive of the community just because she was in it. Like, I don't.
Because if I drop 100 pounds today, I'm going to still show up tomorrow. Because there's still work to be done within my community. Because I don't care if I lose weight. This is still my community. I've existed in a plus-size body for my entire fucking life.
And again, the body positivity community is not just about being passive-aggressive or being blindly accepting of fat bodies. It's not policing people's bodies and not trying to assimilate to being in one body type, because that's not realistic in a fucking world of 1 billion motherfucking people.
Whether that body is bony, muscular, or otherwise.
Yeah. My therapist actually is a former fat, and I think she was probably a small fat at her largest. Like, she's pretty thin now, but that was due to medical issues and things like that. But she very much is a fat advocate. Like, it's so interesting to me because I'm like always like very dubious of like thin people who have like some kind of power involved. But it's cool to see someone actually like walk the walk and talk the talk, to be like, yeah, I was in that community, now I am a mental health advocate, support, social worker for people who are trying to learn to love their bodies, or if you're trying to get healthy, here is a doctor who's going to be fat informed, and here's who you go to, and here's how you think about this.
Oh, it's possible.
Because she said, I simply left the chat, which means you don't give a fuck.
No, yeah, I'm like, it's possible,
You
but
don't
like,
care.
you have to care beforehand.
Exactly.
And these people that we're talking about never had that in them in the first place.
It's just so strange to me.
It's not though. It's
Facade.
like they're just.
Big-
it's it's
facade.
really what it is. If you're a pretender, you're an opportunist. Is really what it is, and your opportunity went to another community, and that's all it gave. Where like someone like your therapist probably has always been genuine in how they felt. Where like it didn't matter whatever body they were going to be in. They probably could have never been fat in their life. And they probably still would have had the mindset that they have about it.
Yeah.
My boss that I work with is probably what? How tall you think Casey is? Like fucking 5'2"? She's short.
I think she's like 5'0".
She's very short, petite as hell. Probably could wear like teenage like kid clothing type shit at times.
100%.
Inclusive as fuck when it comes to fat people. Yeah. Inclusive as fuck, and is also willing to have conversations and learn. This is a person that's never taking up a fat body at all.
Yeah.
So I don't think you even have to be in a fat body to have.
It happened.
You're just a fucking opportunist that has always hated yourself.
Yes.
And now you want other people to feel the same way, or you want to have a sense of superiority over people that you.
Yes.
Or not. I don't even think they want to have superiority over people that are different than them. I think they want to have a sense of superiority over the person that they used to be.
Yes.
Quite frankly.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Very, very important. Not just different.
No.
Yes. I think this is a great time to get into heavy conversations.
Let's do it. Sit and watch like the HBO porn shit together with like the fucking skip. You know what I'm saying? Where you be like, somebody might walk in this bitch. We gotta make sure to get on the last shit.
Yep.
First. Also, last sidebar where you're finishing getting that together. Why did Mariah's little sister ask her if I like girls or not? Mariah has like a younger sister.
Okay.
And she asked her if I like girls or not. And Mariah was like, yeah. She was like, yeah, I figured because I can tell. She kind of looks like it.
Damn.
Like, yeah.
You're telling me I look like a dyke?
Yeah. I really am like, how do I stop giving lesbian? Because I really do like niggas too. Like, I actually really like men a lot.
I think you give just lesbian, though.
I don't think so either, but then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You do get queer, though.
I am queer as fuck. Because I date them all, really. I'm like a Pokemon.
Gotta catch them all.
Gotta catch them all. Yeah. Felisha! Stop. Why you do the hand movements?
That was me catching them.
This bitch is goofy as fuck. That was. It's the way you be doing your tongue when you be doing shit. You said. Also, the last episode we were talking about licking titties, you said. She got the little side. That's how you look at.
Look at titties.
I was like, this bitch is stupid as hell. I was cracking up. My God.
Ooh.
No, for real. My ass feels spectacular.
Sorry, you look like
I just want to say that.
I
I don't know how I made it through the first second and a half of that goddamn. Listen, LA, I would sleep the entire time. I would. Real life.
All right, y'all. So we about to get into heavy conversations. I'm usually not the one to introduce this one today.
You did it like
but
I
I'm
would do
having
it, though.
a great time.
Justice on that.
But as y'all know, this is where we sit and we just talk, we chat, have a little discussion around the central theme of today's topic. And you know, the central theme of today's topic are why do y'all lose weight and become fucking idiots and insufferable and assholes. So let's dig into it. We got 5 sections today.
Yeah.
So the first section is weight loss doesn't make you better. Period. Full stop. Weight loss does not make you better. Contrary.
I feel like leave it there. Next section.
No, seriously.
And that was that.
Seriously.
No, for real.
So
what else do we add to that? Like.
So we talked about the Curvy Con lady. Yeah. And the thread discourse with that, there was a lot of people having something to say about it, and there was a lot of people responding back to the people that had something to say about it, and basically was like, you just mad you still fat. The consensus is when fat people talk about ex-fat people being fat phobic, that we're just jealous because we're still fat, and we're mad about being fat. But is it even about weight loss?
No, it kind of gives when like, say you call someone out for being in an abusive relationship and they're like, bitch, you just mad because you ain't got a man. It has that same energy to it. Like, you're really negating the entire point by saying that. Like, it was never about what I did or didn't have. It was really me trying to call out your fuck ass ideas, your fuck ass opinion.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I don't think it's about weight. I think it's about feeling better than thou and trying to have a sense of superiority over self. And it hurts even more when it's someone that's within our community because, bitch, you know better.
Yeah.
Bitch, you know better.
Yeah, because like you said, she knew that was going to cause a reaction.
Bitch, you knew
she
that.
knew that was going to stir
You
something
knew
up.
that, hoe.
You knew that you was trying to punch down on people that still were.
So you left the chat.
That were still in the body positive movement, that are still trying to fight for fat liberation, body acceptance.
She bores me. I'm honestly yawning. She's boring. I just don't. I can't. I can't.
I think to make it about oh, you're mad because you're still fat. That's because you think that being fat is.
I'm mad because I'm still fat. I'm mad that I'm calling. I like. Let's really break this down. You're saying that I'm frustrated at myself, at my body, for calling out an idea that you created that was not healthy at all for anyone, regardless of body type.
Yeah.
Because I'm calling out your fucked up opinion, I'm mad that I'm fat. Right.
Yeah.
Like, right.
Yeah.
Sure.
It's very much like a like a playground
Nana boo boo.
Yeah, like a playground ass response.
Yeah.
Like, not everybody wants to be small, so the fact, no, I'm not mad because I'm fat. I'm mad because the shit was fucking ignorant.
Also, I could still, excuse me for a second, y'all. I could still want to lose weight and not be mad that I'm fat. I could still have desires to be better as a person and not
I feel like
be
people
mad.
don't understand the nuance.
I don't even, is it nuanced though? I think it's nuanced to people that don't understand it.
Yes, and that's what I'm saying. It's not nuanced to me because I love myself. I've worked very hard to get to myself, and I know that I can do better. I know that I can improve my habit. And
but I still love myself right now.
And I'm still worthy right now, and I still deserve the best right now.
Because, like, if I didn't feel that sense of worth, do y'all nurture broken things? And, like I'm saying, if it's past the point of no return, which is what these people are trying to make it seem like fat people are at, like, if I know something is in the process of dying, right, in the process of not being here anymore, not like, are you nurturing that? Or something that maybe is on the up and up? Like, I have to nurture myself. I have to love myself. I have to grow. Like, being fat doesn't mean that you're on the end of your life term in terms of like health, emotional intelligence, or anything like that. I think it's based off of your experiences that form that.
Yeah.
But also, to me, it's almost like a sprout. Like, if you choose to grow within that version of yourself and grow past certain like mental, blockages that are maybe forcing you to have an excess desire to eat more, whatever it may be, then that's different than, like the pointing of the finger in those situations. It's like, I need to grow through these moments. I don't need to put myself down in order to like love myself. And if that's what you need to do, then you seriously need to seek medical attention and go see that motherfucking lady.
I think we don't give enough credit to how mental weight loss is.
It's completely mental.
Because it's a physical thing.
Do you ever talk to like actual weight trainers or like personal trainers about like the difference between gaining muscle mass and like losing weight and like it is a lot harder. It is genuinely so, like, okay, for instance, my brother's a football nigga. Like, it is so much harder to gain weight than it is to lose weight. Gain healthy weight, like, strategically, it is so much harder to do that. But mentally, losing weight is so much harder. Someone that is disciplined, that is gaining weight, if they are someone that is like, let's say, an actual athlete that is given a regimen, they already have a certain level of discipline when it comes to taking care of their body. Where I have to unlearn everything that I was ever taught in a form of my life that is like, you have to eat. If I'm not eating at all, so I can't starve myself, so that means that I have to learn a healthy way to eat. I have to learn a healthy way to eat in order to sustainably lose weight. None of that sounds like shaming myself into doing it.
Yeah.
None of that sounds like putting myself down or learning more unhealthy habits in order to actually get healthy. So what the fuck are y'all selling to people?
Yeah.
And why do I have to consume that? Why can't I call that out? I also don't understand that. Why can't I call that out?
Yeah.
Why am I a hating ass bitch when I'm calling out how unhealthy it is? Like, how you're trying to teach people to lose weight.
Because we live in a bigger body, so that automatically negates people's respect for us, which automatically negates what we're saying. You know, like.
Do you think? I almost want to do a challenge. Do you think that if people that were in disagreement of those opinions, let's say the page did come from like a mid-sized queen or like a small person, do you think that same, what do you think their response would be? Because it wouldn't be at that point, you're just mad you're still fat. Do you think they would hear them out in that moment? Like they would be a little bit more receptive of that discourse, or do you think they'd just find another thing to nitpick at?
I think they would just find another thing.
Yeah.
I think they would just find another thing because it's so ingrained in us that being fat is a failure.
See, I actually think that if it was coming from a skinny person, I think that they would. I don't think everyone would. I think there would be a certain percentage of people that would react this way, the way that you're describing. But I would like to assume that a small group of people, because a lot of times it is the messenger and not the message, would see what the fuck we're trying to say, because it's coming from someone that they deem is valuable in having an opinion on that in the first place. I really do. Like I don't think they see what we're trying to say because they see our bodies first, where they're not going to see that person's body first. They're going to really be able to hear them out. And yeah, but I also, why do I have to use a small person to push my narrative forward? Like, why can't I stick up for myself? Or like, I'm really just tired of being devalued because of my body type.
Yeah.
I really love doing this podcast too, but it makes,
it's hard.
It makes everything so much more obvious.
Yeah.
Like, there's not a single thing. It's like in, what's that movie? Like, what's that movie from the 80s where, oh, fuck. Oh, my God. It's like the government's, like, taken over by aliens.
Body snatchers?
This is, like, from the 80s.
Invasion of the body snatchers?
Maybe. They're like, it has like the weird, it's like they're watching the TV and the guy puts the glasses on and like the TV turns and the people on the TV like have like alien faces and like it looks like they're
Mars Attacks?
And the screen like says obey. I don't know. I feel like if you know the movie that I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about. It's,
I'm pretty sure it's Invasion of the Body Snatchers.
can I see the,
I mean, it came out. Like,
can I just see the flyer for it?
I'm trying to find the actual movie poster.
Or just like a scene from it? Because I don't even like know the actual, while they're doing that though, anyway, so what I'm trying to say to it is people can't see through us in our conversation. No, that wasn't a movie, so that was just such a big waste of time. But people can't see through our conversation because of how we look, where a smaller person, they can take them at face value just because they look closer to what they want to achieve.
I think I might have misunderstood what you were saying and thought that you were speaking from like the people that were talking to the person. So like the people in the audience or in the comments. So
no, it's the person that's actually like pushing the narrative forward.
Yeah,
that's what I'm speaking of. Like yeah, it is like the people in the comments. In terms of like the like if you know like the. Like, if we were to say, have this conversation with someone that, like, the person that did that whole post in the first place, if it was coming from a smaller person, it would hit a lot different. It would, and I think they could just see through it differently.
Yeah.
Really. I wish the movie thing could come up so you could see what I'm talking about. Actually, there was, like, some meta ad that they did with Kylie Jenner recently where they, like, reused a part of that movie to, like, kind of point out how the surveillance of, like, using meta is crazy as fuck and how, like, so, anyways, this is all, like, not important at all to the conversation, but.
Number 2.
So, does losing weight actually change people, or does it just reveal who they've always been? And like, the person they never had the confidence or audacity to be in a larger body. So basically, like, do you think these people are just like showing their fucking ass now that they are in a body where they think they can, or?
Yeah, I think with a smaller body becomes larger audacity. I think when fat people overcome the hill of being fat and they exist in a smaller body, they feel that entitlement that comes with the privilege of being smaller. It's like, oh, my opinion never mattered. Nobody ever took me fucking seriously. Now I sit in this skinny body, so now I'm going to talk down, because I've always felt this way, especially because people that are usually happy fat and they lose weight, they're not going to talk shit about Because it's even more than just talking shit about other fat people. It's the way that people talk about themselves, like their, you know, like their old body that they existed in. Yeah.
It almost reminds me of. I love relating, obviously, this to race. It reminds me of like a black person if they were able to be white for a day, or if they went into a white space, and almost like how would you take up that space? Like if no one was watching, like would you assimilate to white?
Like if
culture?
you was Clayton Bigsby.
For real, like would you assimilate? Like
they didn't know you was black under that KKK mask.
Would you assimilate?
Yeah.
And I think a lot of times, for the sheer comfortability of not going against the grain, it probably is a lot easier to, especially in a more like acceptable body. But just like we all say, I would, you know, I wouldn't choose to be any other race in any other lifetime. I feel the same way about the type of confidence that I have in being a fat person. Like, obviously being fat has its struggles, but at the same time, there's so much more awareness of how the world works and the way people actually operate with themselves that adds too much value to not want to be a fat person. Even if I were to lose weight right now, I would not be able to lose that. So when people act as if they lost that, you never really had it.
You never really had it.
You never really understood the power
you
of
was
what
faking
you
the
actually
phone.
had. You never understood the power of what you had when you were a fat person. You always were assimilating to society, which is why you've used that shame to strive to the level of health that you think you have now.
Absolutely.
Which all that physical health means nothing without that mental shit. So
absolutely. So if you hated yourself when you were fat, do you think that you could truly advocate for fat people after losing weight?
No.
No.
As simple as that.
Yeah.
No.
Because how could you? You don't even,
no, I'd rather you be quiet, just lose your fucking weight and move on than like try to create this whole fucking space for people that you don't ever actually want to take up community with. And literally that's okay. Yeah. I don't give a, do what the fuck you want to do. Body policing is about not policing people's fucking bodies. I can't tell this person what to do with their newfound confidence.
Right.
But don't push your ideas on me. Just like you can't tell me what the fuck to do with my confidence that I have with myself. Like,
it's the same way, like when, like if a black man wants to be with a white lady, be with that white bitch. Stop bringing up black women with that shit. We ain't got nothing to do with that
That's
shit.
That's not my business, babe.
We ain't got nothing to do that shit.
That's not my business. That shit. It makes it seem like they found like the hidden formula or something. Like they've been like oh, yeah, formula, give me the. Like that's what it gives, bitch, though. Like,
yeah, like they fucking found cancer, the cure for cancer.
Gosh. They're like, people are nice to me now. You bitches suck. You just lose weight. Y'all don't know what it's like to be treated nicely.
Y'all are choosing this. Y'all hate yourselves.
Y'all hate yourselves. Literally. And it's like, I have a disease, actually.
Like, bitch, I have trauma.
I personally have not had healthcare in years. I have an actual disease. So even if even if I was going to the gym regularly and doing all the things that were healthy, I'm not on medication, which is what my body needs because I have a chemical fucking imbalance to help me actually be a healthy fucking person. So it's not like we live in a perfect world where people are just able to fucking get everything they need to live a healthy life. That's not how things work here. So for you to chastise somebody over some shit that they can't control, or even over some shit that they don't have access to.
Yeah.
Girl, pay for their fucking shit. Pay for their Ozempic then, if that's how you feel.
No, for real.
Like,
no, dead ass.
Fucking, you know what I'm saying? Like, bitch, give out free personal training every motherfucking month, nigga. Like, pop up to wake me up every motherfucking day to take me out a walk then if you give a fuck some. Like, you know, so what are you doing to really help that shit?
Let me ask you this, because I feel like these kind of go hand in hand. Mm. Is there a difference between saying I hate my body and reinforcing the idea that fat bodies are something to hate? Can you say, I hated myself when I was fat, and be like, but you could love yourself when you're fat? I felt like there was a guy.
I actually think yes, but I think it's the way in which you do so. I think if you're like, I didn't like my body while I was fat, but I also don't think it's my place to tell people how to feel within their body. If that's the perspective you're coming from, because comfortability is in the eye of the beholder, then so be it. But yeah, if you're somebody that's like, I hate fat people, I hate being fat, I hate myself because I'm fat, and you turn around and you're passive aggressive, in which you're like, well, like, it couldn't be me, but you know, that feels a little different. The first person I described, I almost feel like they're just gonna separate themselves from the community altogether and not really like even join the conversation. The second person I described, I think purposely still puts themselves in a place of community where their opinion, they think should still matter in the discourse, even though it's not helpful to us. So that's, I think yes and no to that, really.
Yeah.
It depends on the person, just like every motherfucking thing. Like,
I think, like you said, I think it depends on what they describe as to why they lost the weight.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? If it's, I personally, like, was struggling to walk upstairs or to get around or to do things. I did not like my body past a certain weight, so I decided to lose the weight. Versus, I wasn't. You cannot be. There's no way to be happy when you're fat. There's no way to be healthy when you're overweight. I really struggled. I did it in centering, and that's the type of shit that Shay did. Was centering her experience and making that the universal truth for all fat people.
okay, and 1 second, and then we'll get to you, LA. Because if I were to lose the weight right now, I would still have happy experiences in my body.
Yes.
I would still find such joy in those moments where I decided to love my body.
Yeah.
So it makes me feel like those people have never really allowed themselves the space to have that relationship with themselves. So, which is why their weight loss is centered around shame and not centered around them just striving for something healthy. Health is what you define it to be, in my opinion. Like, I know that there's factual versions of that, but it's still, like, health is what you decide it to be. If you think that, like, losing a huge amount of weight in whatever way is what is going to make you happy, then fine. But I don't think that, I have to forget my core being as a person in order to be a healthy person in the first place.
Yeah.
It sounds like a lot of times they're shedding that part of themselves because they think they have to. It's like they have to be one extreme or the other. There's no middle ground at all to it. So.
Hello. So this is an interesting conversation, and again, I'm just like airing my dirty laundry.
Let's go.
Today. So for me personally, I have really been struggling lately with really bad body, not necessarily dysmorphia, but just like, ew, I don't want to be in a body at all right now.
I get that.
But
I know. Do you ever look at your body and you're like, what is this?
I look at life and I'd be like, what is this?
Yes.
But I literally said no suicidal shit, but I do not.
No, I saw that and I was like, she's funny as fuck, but I understand, sis. You said, don't call the peoples on me, but real shit.
So serious.
Something that I've been thinking about, and I think a lot of that has to do with like the work that we're doing. Mm-hmm. And so like this is bringing up a lot of like
it brings it to the surface.
Body trauma that I haven't digested, and a lot of things that I haven't really thought about. And it kind of is like, okay, I've spent 37 years absolutely like thinking like, oh, I hate myself. And I'm like, I don't necessarily think I hated myself. I think I was taught to hate my body in a certain way.
You were.
And I'm like, okay, like I would say I'm negatively neutral about my body most of the time, where I'm like, okay, it's a thing, it exists. I don't love it right now, but that's okay. But I've been like really trying to get to a neutral place. And like, as I was thinking, like, as I'm prepping to like also join a gym last week, like, I did all that kind of shit because I just want to be swollen and throw men off a wall.
Period.
But where was my brain going with this ADHD?
Body image.
This is how you know we're a nerd.
Yeah, for real. Being taught not to like your body.
Yes. So I think, oh shit, fuck. Where did that even, my train of thought just...
It satisfies me seeing this happen in real time because I understand what you're going through mentally right now.
Like it's like a
you're like trying to find it. You're like in your brain, like, bitch, where is it?
Where did you go?
Where is
it's like all the SpongeBob's running around at the file. Like, where is it?
Dead ass.
See, I can do the references too.
But
yeah, no, it's just been like, okay, so yeah, oh yes, I remember where I was going. Okay, even if I dramatically lost the weight, who I am as a person wouldn't change.
Your core is your core.
Because like I've been trying really hard to separate. For me personally, I was taught like a lot of value is in like what you look like or like how much of a good wife you're gonna be, and like that was very much like your body is a commodity kind of like you know, yeah, we'll get into all of that on an episode someday. That's going to be a 5-part episode.
Stupid. She farted in the mic at that.
Yes. But so I'm like trying to unlearn those connections, and it is so fucking hard to be like, okay, wait, no, do I actually believe that? And then I'm like, wait, no.
Okay, but literally everything you're saying, there's so much work involved with that. If you are a fat person that's getting skinny and you're doing it for all the wrong reasons, you're never going to do that work.
Right.
And there's so much effort involved with doing it in the first place. They're never going to do that. They don't even have like the wherewithal to know where to even start with that shit.
I mean, sometimes I feel like I don't either, but at least I'm like having
But
that
you do
thought.
because you have the thought. They're not having that thought. Like, they're not even kind of having that thought
I
at
think
all.
that's the difference between somebody that tries to do the work versus somebody that just exists in their fat body, doesn't live in their fat body, exists in their fat body, and then as soon as they get the chance to get skinny, they do it, and then they start living. So you become a whole different person.
Yeah.
Because you just started, like,
Yeah. I don't feel like I've ever let my body size stop me from doing anything. It's more like my brain has been like, oh, girl, don't do that. Like, I'm gonna laugh at you.
Even in that, that was a decision in itself. And there's so many people, so many fat people that don't make that decision. They don't. That is the starting point, is making that decision of being like, I'm going to exist regardless of what society thinks. If you've never done that and you went immediately to, I'm just going to lose the weight, then you've never really allowed yourself to live freely in the first place. But now all of those self-talk, all of that self-hatred that you've given yourself is the focal point of the conversation, because you never did the work in the first place to love yourself through it. And that's why I think loving yourself through it is the most important part. If you're going to lose weight, do it. But don't hate yourself through it, because now the viewpoint that you have with your body is still the same regardless of your weight. You still hate yourself.
Yes.
You still think to maintain that your weight, the weight that you're at, you have to use the scrutiny and the self-hatred and the societal, honestly, fucking discrimination, quite frankly, to keep yourself at a certain size, when it could just be because you like where you're at, like because you like the size that you're at. Like, I don't. How fucking tiring is that? I also don't give a fuck about anyone else's opinion that much to like have society's decision, have their opinion be the reason why I'm doing anything. Yeah. Fuck them niggas. Who are they? They don't pay my bills.
That's why I haven't lost weight, because that shit don't move me. That society shit don't move me. It has to be me that moves me. It has to be me that does the work.
Health wise, if I was seeing a medical professional right now and they were like, hey, like, you have prediabetes, you have this, you have, like, then it would be like, I gotta really do something about this. Like, this is different. And not to, even without having those things, I still feel the way I feel about my body and wanting to get healthy. I just don't, unless it's coming from a standpoint of science and a standpoint of like, hey, your mental health, these things will get better if you lose weight.
And not assume science, not just because I'm big, I'm unhealthy, because that's not true.
No.
But like actual biological.
They ran my blood in my motherfucking labs, bitch, and they giving me feedback, ho.
Then I think that more intention behind it will be there, but also like, I'm a fat person now who, I don't think I live any more of a majorly unhealthy lifestyle than
half of America
other fucking person does in the first place. So I'm not gonna make someone's negative ideas about me the focal point of why I'm losing weight anyways. Like, I'm sorry that my metabolism doesn't work the same way, because we're not all in the same fucking body. Because that's also, science is great, but it's not a one size fits all. And a lot of times these skinny rhetorics do come from the fucking standpoint of everyone's supposed to be a fucking size 2 and be small enough to where your government can overthrow your dumb ass and do whatever the fuck they want with you. And I just don't understand why y'all don't realize that's what's happening. Like, Ozempic, war, the government that we're all within, it's way more connected than we give it credit for.
Watch Ozempic be like some crazy ass meat tenderizer for when we have to go cannibal.
It's a snake venom. It's a snake venom. It already is a fucking meat tenderizer.
GLP-1s.
It's a natural fucking meat tenderizer in nature. Them snakes is tendering the fuck out of shit.
Warfare on its own citizens to
make us weak.
To make us weak.
Well, I mean, that's kind of what a lot of that shit is, and that is a whole podcast episode in itself.
Man. So we have one more question before we wrap up this section. And I think that what we were talking about highlights it beautifully. Why is there such a misunderstanding between somebody becoming more socially acceptable and personal growth? Because you lost weight doesn't mean that you've done growth in your mind doesn't mean that you spiritually, mentally, you know what I
We
mean?
could say it's correlated to the conversation of why fat people are the brunt of the joke and why we're seen as stupid. Like, we value people's mental capacity off of how we physically look. It's not just off of the degree or knowledge that you have. There's plenty of people that don't look able-bodied that have more education than I do.
Right.
But literally, but we be looked at as other
It's
just
not
because
Stephen Hawking.
you're funny as fuck for that. Also, that's such a hilarious
Stephen
person
Hawking
to
was
bring
on
up
the
in this.
island. They was having.
We're not doing this right now. Change the subject, bitch. No.
He was like, please.
I refuse to be a part of that.
Like, this nigga don't got no
refuse to be a
legs.
part of that.
How was he fucking on something?
No.
Just lip. Just lip. I'm sorry.
No. Do you think, okay, I'm fucked up. You think he was taking little kids for rides in his wheelchair? Yo. I feel like I'm not gonna lie.
Come sit in my lap.
If I was,
Come sit.
I feel like that motherfucker probably got turbo on that shit. I would have did it. I'm not gonna lie. And I'm so sorry to those people and those victims. I swear it's really not that funny, but also I'm fucked up. And I know that nigga got a turbo button. He's a science nigga. He literally worked with fucking. Didn't he work in kinetics and like?
Oh my god, they said that
wasn't
nigga was cheating on his wife.
Did
Who
he
was
do
putting
physics?
him in the bed to cheat on his wife? Who was moving this nigga?
I'm not gonna lie.
They need to be charged as an accessory.
But those types of chairs be having like lifts and shit, like where he might have been able to get himself in that motherfucking bed. The nigga got money. He can afford like a fucking $100,000 chair.
Oh my god, you think it was like hoisting him like a
I'm saying. I feel like that Kendrick North. He's like, this bitch had a catapult. She said, do the movement again. Do you remember in fucking Fresh Prince of Bel-Air when they throw fucking what's her name out the house?
Jeffrey.
That's what that shit gave, bro.
Oh my goodness.
Oh.
I didn't know Jeffrey Epstein was. Jeffrey Epstein. Oh my god. Stephen Hawking.
I mean, shit.
On the island.
Ooh,
I would
shit.
have. Listen, a fly on the wall. I would have been.
How is this nigga in a wheelchair doing these nefarious ass acts?
I mean,
I just want to know.
He can't even move his hands.
You know what's funny though?
Oh yeah, because
you know what's funny though is they apparently have like cloaks and was doing like all the spiritual like.
Oh
you
yeah,
think they was putting
yeah,
a cloak on him? Could you imagine his cloak?
Somebody was getting him
like
dressed.
Just imagine the cloak around a wheelchair.
And then he's just like hovering around. It's the cloak thing.
The cloak. It's like a floating like like the magician tables and shit. With the, like
got caught in the wheel.
Nigga had to stop the whole ass. Stop the seance. Stop the seance.
We gotta help.
Don't murder the baby. Get Steven. Get Steven.
Somebody get Steven back in line.
Put the knife down, Hillary. Yeah, it's
Oprah.
Literally, Oprah, where's his car?
Oprah, please help.
LA!
Sorry,
That is not where I thought they was going with that. I didn't think there was gonna be Stephen Hawking asking for Oprah. Wow.
How does one do that? Oprah.
Oh my goodness, y'all are funny as hell.
Does his yell, is it monotone? Sorry.
Nah. We sound like
I'm
Tina
like,
Belcher.
press B. I'll be play with the keys, nigga. Put some emphasis on that shit.
He's really good with his.
Is that what it sounds like when he's having sex? Oh my god. Yes. Harder. Harder. Yes.
Oh my god.
Ooh, baby.
Yes.
I
Oh my
like it
goodness.
like that.
Ooh,
like it
baby. Down. He starts playing the fucking salt and pepper. Down.
Do.
In the middle of the session, though. Could you imagine? That's just the foreplay. Down.
Oh my.
We're going to hell. Anyways, cut all of this out.
We'll put it on Patreon.
Keep that shit in. Keep that shit.
Yeah, nigga, use the FC files, nigga. You don't count.
Yeah.
Fuck ass nigga. Yeah.
All right, so we go enter section 2. And we're gonna
Dos
talk about
Badaños.
plus size pandering.
What's Badaños? Why do people say Dos Badaños?
I don't know, bitch.
Sorry. Anywho. 2 bathrooms.
Number 2, look at this creepy ass white man.
Oh! Oh my God! White people are so scary. That man,
She said, "Oh,
oh, she's pregnant. She's a pregnant white lady. If I was Stephen Hawking, no, that was crazy. There's always a white person around?
there's always a white person watching."
Yeah, LA, but like we want you here.
Yeah,
there's a difference.
LA, you're allowed to watch us.
Yeah,
you're supposed to. That's your job.
HR.
What?
HR.
What happened?
HR. LA is making me feel very uncomfortable today. Please remind them that they are our father and that they cannot make sexual innuendos. We can only do that to them. They cannot do it back to us. It's like when your dad makes a dirty joke. It makes me hella uncomfortable.
Have you seen the movie Obsession yet?
No.
Okay, well, there's a
I
scene.
want to,
she's
though.
just like standing
Same.
in the corner, like all creepily, like, and I just imagine that's me going, "Ooh, baby, baby."
Let me tell you
Just
something.
Narrating
Let me tell
for
you
you.
something. This is why I know I would never be in a scary movie, because the minute I saw somebody in the corner staring at me, I'm throwing everything I have access to at them. Like, a bitch, this mic stand, this table, this motherfucking wood thing over here,
This
bitch.
ass.
Only
If I had
Bill
to,
Skarsgård.
nigga, I'd have been launching myself like fucking Stephen Hawking was in your bit earlier, nigga. Pedaling, launching my ass, nigga. Ain't no way in hell I'm finna. I've never understood why they just be like making eye contact with the scary thing. Nigga, if you don't throw some shit, there's a chair. Oh my God.
Oh, goodness.
Yeah, any
Well,
home.
no, I mean it was his girlfriend, and then he invited her.
I
back
don't
to
give
bed.
a fuck, Keisha.
Nope.
I don't give a fuck, Keisha.
That fucking movie.
Like,
Oh my
God.
goodness.
But no, I would just be.
It's the way that nigga said that. I don't give a fuck, Keisha.
That is literally one of my
Good
favorite
times.
stems ever.
Good times. Okay.
Okay, sorry. I'm so
Come
sorry.
on, wait,
I'm
we
so
getting in
sorry.
there?
Good time. Every time you need a friend.
Good times.
Every time you're out from under.
Good
Not getting
times.
hustled. Not getting hustled. Keeping your head above water.
Come on.
Temporary layoffs.
Good times.
Easy credit ripples.
Good times.
Scratching and surviving.
Good times.
Ain't we lucky we got 'em? Good times.
And we will be putting the Marvin Gaye poster over top of that entire section, so you can feel the full vibration of blackness. Thank you for
Oh
coming.
my God, I used to love JJ. I had a crush on JJ when I was a kid. And Michael.
Now Michael, I get
And Thelma.
Thelma was fine.
And Winona. Wait. Everybody but Florida. No, I'm just playing. I'm so sorry.
She was a good woman though.
She was a good woman because James was a handful. Something was wrong with that nigga. Angry. I mean, understand. It was
It was a time.
That nigga was struggling.
Your sister low-key ain't shit. You got a lot going on.
Yeah.
Yeah, good times.
Badass kids, you know.
Damn near your son a crackhead secretly. Bomb
Crackhead
artist though.
secretly.
Okay.
Oh shit.
Good times. Right. So what responsibility do plus size creators have to the community that built their platform?
Not to turn their fucking backs on us as soon as they get in a fucking little body.
Don't take
And be weird as fuck.
Don't take up the space if you're not willing to maintain it.
Yes.
Like if you want to lose whatever body size that you're in is fine, but if you're not still creating space for all bodied people, I don't want to be around you.
Because I think that's like...
You're not even giving like, okay, there's some fat creators that have lost weight that I follow on social media, and I still follow some of these specific creators because the way they present their information isn't putting others down. They're just like, hey, this is what I did. They're simply throwing what they did out at you, and it's up to you if you want to pick it up and use it. They're not sent.
Have you seen any clips of Maya the Don on Decisions?
Come on. First off, I haven't seen that whole episode, but the clip that you're about to refer to, loved it. She ate the fuck down.
I think that I'm a find it. I'm a clip it here.
I reposted it on our page. It wouldn't be hard for you to find.
Yeah.
Scroll down a little bit.
Find it. I'm a clip it here.
She talked her shit.
And that's exact. I think what she said was the essence.
She hit it on the mark.
Yeah.
She said, I want to do this for myself, but I also love my body. I love myself beforehand. Really, always been a pretty girl.
Yeah.
Always really been a bad bitch. And she really got her bars, too. Really.
Yeah,
Tell me
no,
what's
I
all the
really
shit she
like
got.
her.
I fuck with her.
I really
I
like
also,
her.
I also just love a New York bitch. Like, I've always loved a New York bitch with swag, really. But, like, the way she formed her opinion and her idea, yeah, like, you couldn't have said it any better. She's lost a significant amount of weight and has really, I've seen her, like I follow her on social media. I be seeing her at the gym. She'll be on TikTok live, like showing her working out.
Large body. I wouldn't say she's a big.
But you know what?
You know what
Even
I mean?
if she did lose more weight, I still don't think that I would be offended by her because she's not making it anyone else's problem. She's setting an example for those that want to, but she's also doing it in a very healthy way.
Yes.
She's not
Realistic.
saying that I fuck that old version of myself. I had to say
I had to kill that bitch.
I had to say that person was
Yeah.
disgusting to get here. All she's saying is I didn't really love that version of myself, so I did some work to heal it. You can still, two things can exist at once. You can still not be happy with where you're at and want to change it while not, like, why does it have to be with so much hate?
Yeah.
And so much disgust.
Yeah.
Like, some of y'all have some real, I don't know how your parents talked to you when you was younger. I don't know how you allowed people to interact with you at a time in your life, but there's some unchecked trauma with that and why we're normalizing having these really strange and hard conversations in order to justify our health.
I think, like, as a plus size creator, my job isn't just to speak body positivity strictly to plus size people.
No.
I think part of what we do here under the weight of it all is for stigma in general, is for people that struggle with eating disorder on the opposite side of things, for people that have, that maybe were born without an arm, a leg, that lost it in an accident, a war. Like, it is the scope for the muscle mommies that people will look at and be like, ew. Like, it is the scope for everything. And I think that these plus size creators that only focused on being fat or being plus size or being curvy, and then they lost the weight, you don't really care about the movement of creating understanding amongst people to create community for real. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Because I think we always say that this is our form of resistance, right? And I think that this piece, this part of this resistance is going to connect the bridge of the stigma of other Black people back to the soul of the Black community. Like, you know what I mean? So queer Black people, trans Black people, non-binary Black people, fat Black people, disabled Black people, sexually liberated, kinksters, added, like,
the hoochies.
People that have struggled, people that are out of like, I want to connect us back, because to create that bridge of, like, yeah, we're different, but we are together.
I just didn't grow up thinking that we all had to be the same.
Yeah.
I didn't grow up thinking that every single one of us had to look, act, think all exactly the same. And that's not the world that I think we sell children at all. But there's something that happens
Who wants to live in that?
But there's something that happens in, like, teenage adolescence where that narrative very quickly changes and you have to assimilate. You have to assimilate to what media and marketing want you to be in order to be deemed as valuable. If you want to live a happy life in the world that we're living in now, you have to look a certain way, you have to have a certain job, you have to have a certain ideology in terms of like what you believe in.
And that's the lie they tell you to sell you shit.
I think body policing, to your point of, it's not just about supporting fat bodies. Body policing is more than just supporting fat bodies, like you said. It's supporting all bodies, regardless of what my opinion of them is. It's not my place to tell you. It's not any of our fucking places. Even a medical professional can tell me what the fuck they want to say, and they're still a human being. They make mistakes. I don't have to, like, what is important to you and what you feel like is necessary to have a healthy body is, I think, all I can accept really in terms of what you're giving me as an explanation of why you are the way you are. Mm-hmm. Body policing really doesn't even involve me seeking out an explanation in the first place. It's accepting you for where you're at.
It's literally not saying nothing at all.
And
Because it's not important.
And if you want to talk about it, also there's space for that.
Absolutely, in a safe space.
But I'm not about to. I hate when people like bring up my weight first, or if like they are someone that has like lost a bunch of weight, they make it their entire fucking personality. Where how do you know that conversation about like my confidence, my worth wouldn't actually be the catalyst of me losing weight?
Right.
How do you know that conversation about like actually allowing people to treat me properly and loving myself really wouldn't be the catalyst in me losing weight or getting healthy? Like, and also, I don't think losing weight is the only way you can get healthy.
Yeah.
People don't know how to fucking feed themselves.
Yeah.
Like, seriously, we're coming off the 90s where, have you seen like the 90s parties that people have been throwing recently? Okay, so a lot of people have been doing like fun like movie nights where they're like 90s snack themes. The generation before us were raised on fucking Kraft mac and cheese, banquet dinners, kid cuisine, and Stofers, nigga. Like, the idea, especially if your ass grew up in the Midwest like I did, like, the idea of having a pyramid of food, understanding what is really needed to actually eat healthily is something that I'm still learning, where if I just did the extreme versions of losing weight that are being sold to me without the actual knowledge of how to feed myself, how to work my body out that is realistic and healthy for someone that does have PMOS, like I'd be doing all those things for no reason, just to satisfy someone else's or the patriarchy's idea of what is acceptable for my body. Yeah. So like, I really wish we would all free ourselves from the idea that we need to point the finger at someone else. It's like, it's no different than you wearing fucking meta glasses. Like, bitch, it's not, look at yourself, figure out, like, heal your relationship with your family, whatever the fuck it may be, and leave me the fuck out of it. Like, leave me alone.
We touched on this in our earlier section, but when does authenticity become opportunism?
I don't think I have like a real explanation of when, but I don't know what the switch is in them that it turns into. I don't know. I would like to think that you're probably an opportunist already to begin with. And maybe because the fat community and the black community are gullible in terms of support a lot of the times, because we don't get it, that when we do see someone take up space and build a platform,
that's why this is called plus size pandering. I think
we support them. It absolutely is. It absolutely is, because we have a bad habit of making the wrong people famous, because we're doing it simply to take up space. We're willing to kind of take the short end of the stick just to be seen sometimes, where we're not really looking at the quality of the person that we're making famous or putting on a platform. So again, I'd like to think that a lot of times these people are already opportunists, and that regardless of the size that they were at, they either were doing it for the financial gain, the like notoriety that they got from these people, and which is why when they finally lose the weight, it's kind of the same attention-seeking behavior, just with a different, like, what is the word? Oh my gosh, a different theme essentially behind it. So.
Different lens. I honestly think it has a lot to do with, as a community, we're so hungry for acceptance.
Exactly, that's exactly what I'm saying.
We dole it out willingly because we know what it feels like to be othered. And I mean, I would think normally most people who have been othered don't want to other people.
Yeah.
And
but that's the assumption I think we need to stop making.
Yeah.
I think there's a lot of danger in that statement, because you're not wrong. I do the same thing. I see somebody that's fat. I see someone that is in a certain body type, lives a certain lifestyle, and I automatically assume that they're a safe person when I don't know their traumas, their mindsets, what has really driven their opinions. I think of now, right? That Instagram model that just got the BBL. What I think, because she's now recently like lost her weight and like done all the things, I really thought, because I loved her. Like when she first started, she looks like she could be one of my cousins type shit. Like I feel like she has like I don't know why I feel like me and her kind of look alike. Like we don't look alike really, but like just she was a big cute like kind of commonly light skinned girly, like she got a cute little button nose type shit. Like, and I saw her and I was like, I got so much inspiration from her when I first saw her, and all she was a fat girl posting pictures of herself. She never really stood her foot in the ground and was like, I'm representing the fat girls that never got a chance to live freely in their body. Like, nah, she was a cute girl that got some modeling opportunities that went viral a few times on TikTok, Instagram, whatever the fuck it may be. And because she was a fat girl, and because Fashion Nova and other brands wanted to make their motherfucking money.
Right.
She partnered with them and became a poster child without really having to like stick her stand.
work.
Yeah, not even do the work. She never really
Stand for
had to like
something and
stand for
stand on
anything.
something.
But she was a beautiful fat girl that was edgy, that was different than what we were used to seeing.
Right.
So we latched on to her regardless. But now that she's lost the weight, and I don't dislike her because she's never stood for anything.
Right.
But I think she's a good example of someone that we put a lot of energy in pushing her forward and got what?
Right.
Got what out of it?
I think that's
what progress happened.
Right.
It's a hard lesson to learn,
Like,
especially for like recovering.
Besides getting Fashion Nova models, and that shit ain't even really cool. They don't even Fashion Nova doesn't even have size inclusive clothing. Like they go up to a 3X, and the 3X is really a size 22. Like I'm a size 26, 28. I can't fit into anything that Fashion Nova has. Deadass. I've never bought anything. I bought one thing from Fashion Nova and was so fucking sad and disappointed when I got it because I can fit into a 3X, 4X, depending on who fucking made it.
Yeah.
I can't fit into a Junior's 3X. I can't buy shit from Forever 21, from fucking Fashion Nova, Shein a lot of the times too. Like that's not. So why am I supporting this person that didn't say that they were doing this to create space, but also it's not like they were Samira where they were trying to like. She was 400 pounds. She's a big girl.
Yeah.
She's a big girl. I would like to think that some of the stuff that she was wearing, who knows how much shit that they sent her she couldn't put on.
Right.
It's not like she made any
But
effort at all
also
to like try to
she
change
is
that.
Curvy. She had crazy
She has a shape.
curves.
She always had a shape.
So it's that little bit of privilege that allowed her, you know,
Cute
what
ass
I mean?
face. She was aesthetically pleasing.
She
Bitch
was
got
aesthetically
style.
pleasing, yes.
Like really, she vibey as hell.
Yeah.
It didn't. She's the type of fat that I know she get her way. Like
And it's
no
like a
matter what
show-stopping
room she's
fat.
in, whatever room she's in.
And is it
shit.
terrible to think like you took such a presence to weigh just to look like everybody else? Is that fucked up for me to think that?
No, because she's lost some of her charm to me.
Because now you just like a regular
She's gorgeous,
bitch.
like literally, but it's like
Now you just a regular.
oh, it don't
ass
hit the
bitch.
same.
It don't hit the same.
Yeah,
It
she's
don't
just
hit
like a
the
cute
same.
little bunny girly. Like
Yeah.
she just gives like you're just an influencer now.
And I think she's always been. I think her
but
existing.
it hits so different.
Her existing in a
'Cause
fat
you were-
body.
It was a spectacle. And that's what she wanted, and that's what she like kind of pushed herself to be. The fat community though didn't realize that it was just a spectacle.
Yeah.
We
There was
assume
no-
every time that someone's
Yeah.
doing fucking work, it's not no, nigga.
yeah.
People have their own agendas, and sometimes their agenda have nothing to do with like driving us politically in the right direction. So
Absolutely.
yeah. Okay, so is it betrayal to completely rebrand after losing weight, or do audiences just feel entitled? And saying this question, this almost goes back to our conversation about Lizzo and our No Yitty for Our Titty
Yes.
episode.
When I created the outline, a lot of this
Came from that.
I think could cross,
sorry.
but I think the way that Lizzo has done it makes she's
Yeah.
not included in this.
Which also, real quick, y'all see her album flopped?
Did we expect it to not flop?
Bitch, she did. She expected it not to flop. Girl, she posted a text message from SZA. SZA was like, it's okay. Like,
I love
girl,
SZA.
I love SZA.
SZA
too.
is chronically
SZA
online, and I love that.
SZA gives like witchy cousin.
Yeah, very
witchy
much.
cousin, but like in the cutest of ways.
What was she saying? Money, duty, money. Come back to the conversation, Karrington. Did you see that video when it was like SZA stems and people was doing their favorite SZA stems?
That one's yours. I don't know what mine would be.
She went, for real. I like that one too. Normal girl. Okay, Karrington, please stop me. Please stop me. Please stop me.
I'm trying to. I don't know. My mouth can't get any wider. Like,
But
damn, this is like when you masturbate and it. Sorry. God, okay,
I hate
do
that
you ever
shit.
know like this is so fucked up.
it loses a little.
I'll be in the middle of fucking not coming, but I'll be in the middle of playing with my pussy, bitch, and I'll feel it like drop down a little bit. And I'll be like, bitch, just give me 5 more minutes, bitch. just because wait, hold on, we almost home, bitch, hold on.
I'm so dead,
Man.
But
let
no,
me find it.
I don't think that it is a betrayal to rebrand after losing weight. Just do it and shut the fuck up. You know what I mean? Like, just do it and shut the fuck up. It's the ones that stay in the sphere of the plus size community only to talk shit and to talk down.
It's like you said in the group. Okay, She's saying that she left the group chat going back to the society scale. It's like, no, you stayed in the group chat. You just was silent. You stayed in the group chat as a spectator and decided to like talk your shit from outside the club and took the one opportunity you had to come in here to stir the pot just because you felt like it.
Yeah.
Like, no, you didn't really lose the group chat, you know? But someone like Lizzo, right? I don't even think Lizzo left the group chat, but she also didn't make it everyone else's problem that she lost weight. I don't think that she ever really like... I think the discourse that people... Let me reframe that. Not even the discourse. I think the scrutiny that the fat community gives to people that choose to lose weight is uneven and unfair compared to the people that lost weight, and did it on the backs of the fat community.
Yes.
I don't think Lizzo lost weight to say fuck the fat community, but the person that did that weird ass video, even if that wasn't their intention, bitch, it feels like it was. So,
yes.
Yeah.
And that's so our last two questions I think we can combine and wrap this section up real quick. Because if the bulk of your audience comes from fat people, is it ethical to profit off of that audience and then publicly shame them? Let's talk about ethics and integrity with this shit. That shit that was not ethical.
Even though we know
that was not somebody that holds integrity.
No, but we know that's important in the fat community where we're talking about a gray area for a lot of people in terms of morality.
Yeah.
Fatness is
that's
a gray
the morality
area.
that's questioned. Yes.
For a lot of people in terms of what's allowed.
And then these people could just go and disappear from our sphere, but instead they make a choice to become anti-fat.
I have a question for you. Do you think when a fat influencer or a fat person loses weight, do you think they have to acknowledge it?
No.
Okay.
It's not our business.
Okay.
You feel me?
I do if they were someone that made their entire brand about being fat. Like, let's say tomorrow if Tess Holliday went on GLP-1s or some shit. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, so that's different.
Yes.
I think it's the way that they go about it. If I just notice over time, if I'm watching and 8 months from now, I see Tess has gotten a little bit smaller, I'm not gonna, I don't feel like she needs to explain something to us. If I see Tess Holliday come on my motherfucking TL trying to sell me a GLP-1, I'm gonna be like, hold the door, like, what's happening? Sound the alarm, what's going on? Are you okay? Blink if you need help.
Bitch.
Like you know what I mean? Like, are you broke?
Yeah.
You know, like, what's going on?
Because
like,
I know them niggas is paying.
I know them niggas is paying for real.
Why you think everybody doing it? Niggas, you can tell niggas are selling their soul with the GLP-1s because of how, like, every angle I'm getting hit with somebody telling me that shit. But going back to the whole conversation with, like, should they or shouldn't they, I think Tess Holliday is a good example because she's built her entire career off of being fat. Her entire career from start to finish has been about body inclusivity, like making sure that there's a space for all bodies, not just fat bodies, to feel included. So because her body is a focal point of why people know her in the first place, I think if she lost weight and didn't say anything about it or didn't acknowledge it on a good or bad way, it would come off as strange. Then it would come off as like, maybe something happened. There's something going on.
Like, are you sick?
Are you okay? Yeah. But then
that.
on the other side of things, I think of Lizzo, who is not just known for her size. It's a huge part of her identity. But she's a musician. She's a very talented musician that we've touched on in that episode. If you guys are not familiar about like the extensive work that she's done before she even got to this level of fame that she's at. I think of her clothing brand, right? Like, it's not like she stopped selling clothes for fat people.
Right.
It's not like she stopped using fat people in her marketing. She simply just lost weight and did it for herself.
And she still talks about
she didn't necessarily stop doing anything that was out of her normal routine that helped to create a platform for other fat people.
Absolutely.
Where we can't say the same for other. This person is literally saying that they stopped doing a whole ass con that was created for fat people because they lost weight.
Yeah.
That's really different. That hits different to me than someone losing weight and still taking up space in our community, you know?
Absolutely. So I think this is a great transition into section 3. Skinny cells.
Ooh. Yeah.
So everything is for virality right now. Do you think that contributes to people wanting to be skinny? Content sells the... Oh, fuck this thing. Fuck this sentence up.
Hold on!
So people wanting to be skinny. So, like, there's privilege that comes with being more socially acceptable. So the selling becomes easier. How much do you think that weighs on someone's choices to change their body? Like, I can sell this. I can sell my transformation. I
think it's on both sections.
I have or I lost the weight and now I can come up with a workbook and sell it to people. Or
this is why I hate social media though, because I don't even think it's just a skin of people that use being viral to like push a certain idea about their bodies. I think of the person that followed us on our TikTok, on our Instagram. Is it the Willie? I'm gonna look it up, guys. Give me a second. I think his name is Willie Eats, or if I'm not mistaken, the overweight guy.
Oh, okay. I think I know who you're talking about.
I think of him, where he kind of reminds me of the shark bite nigga. You know what I'm talking about?
Nigga, what?
Oh my god, the shark bite nigga, the big ass fucking bodybuilder nigga that dresses up like Johnny Bravo. He's a black guy.
Oh, the one that do the dances and
I hate that nigga so fucking
too.
much.
Oh my god, I can't stand his ass. Shucking and driving for who? Them crackers in the damn fucking restaurant. It's so cringy.
I cannot find his
Okay, but what?
Either way,
what
though,
about him?
what I'm saying is the social media in general, going back to the dopamine shit, gives you a dopamine release. So I don't think it's just skinny people that are like doing fried ass shit.
Well, this is so people that are fat, they feel like if I get skinny, I'll be able to sell this more, or I'll be.
I don't think it's just them, but I do think it's a lot easier to do it. And I to your point of I think like the weight loss like reels and shit.
Mm-hmm.
Like when they'll put like the craziest picture they can find of themselves looking fat, like shirt racked up to the side, they got leggings on with a big t-shirt, but the big t-shirt too tight type shit, and they got like weird ass flats on. You know what type of top, like bitch, you was going to the grocery store and someone caught you lacking type picture, because you ain't really dressed like that.
Yeah,
when they post that picture and then it's like the hyper like body transformation, super clean polished picture of them like being healthy after, and sometimes it is AI. Those are the moments that I'm like, okay, you're just doing this for the clickbait of it all, especially when you go to their page and the first thing that they are selling is an ebook to lose weight. That fucks me up.
So do you think people love transformation, or do you think people love fitness?
Both. I think they like transformation because I've seen the body recomp girlies that have also been plus size, that if you're curvy enough and you have an acceptable body shape in general, then they'll accept your transformation.
Yeah.
If you are fat as fuck and you don't got the body type, then they prefer your skinniness, really, but they'll accept the transformation too. So I think it just depends on the angle.
Yeah, I think the transformation is entertainment.
Yeah.
And the thinness they know is the result, and that's what the preferred result is. You know what I mean? Like, nobody wants to see people struggle through their weight loss. If I started a weight loss and I struggled through my weight loss, I would have so many negative comments. I mean, I think of somebody, I want to say her name is Nancy's Journey.
Okay.
She's always been a big girl, and she was on a weight loss journey in the gym, and she wasn't visibly getting smaller, and people were like, so what are you doing? So what are nobody cares about. They need that end result. They need that end result for them to feel like they can give you the credit for what you're trying to do.
Yeah.
Like,
I get exactly what you're saying. So do you think there are consequences to celebrating dramatic weight loss content? I can answer first if you want while you're thinking.
Go ahead.
I think yes. I'm going to say from my own experience, I'm doing this work now, but I have not always been on this journey. And there have been I go through waves sometimes where there's moments where I'm like, I have to lose this weight. Like, I need to like make this the center of my life and be hyper disciplined and not find ways to healthily do it. And a lot of times it starts off with me going through a fucking Instagram spiral of seeing people have these dramatic weight loss changes where they got VSG surgery, they got weight loss surgery, they're on a GLP-1, they're doing these things that there's nothing wrong with, but are like really
it's not something that's easily
immediate satisfaction in terms of like losing weight, and I don't know at all what their story is behind it. I'm just looking at the physical satisfaction of everything. So I do think there's consequences, because it's like anything on social media or anything that you're consuming too much of. Like, you start to think that you have to be that way. It starts to be like a goal instead of something that you're inspired by. And then having access to it at 24 hours a day, and then also having an algorithm that starts to push it towards you, it's like you start to almost, it's like a cult mindset, or someone that's like in a religion like that is not safe for them.
I agree. I think even just with the GLP-1s and that constantly being pushed towards you. I mean, when I said that I see that after every, I do. And it's just like,
It's
oh
triggering.
my God.
It's like actually triggering at this point.
It is. And I think
it's like beating me down. Like you have to fucking do it.
To LA's point, to see that, then come here, write these, go on threads, everything that I see because since working on this podcast, the algorithm kind of feeds me what I need to make these episodes. It triggers the fuck out of me, just in general. Weight loss talk in general low-key triggers me.
Yeah.
Not fitness, not people in the gym. Weight loss when it's specifically like what we talked about in Society Scale, when it's specifically people talking like that, I mean, shit, you low-key was like, I just zoned out. Because it's to be told that you don't matter and you're unworthy of existing, but then also, like, you need to do better. How can I do better if I'm not even worthy?
Yes. That's what I'm saying.
If I'm not even worthy to exist, how do you
telling
want
me
to
that I'm
do
not
better?
worth it, but at the same time telling me I need to nurture something that's non-existent. Like, make up your mind.
Yeah.
Am I allowed to take up space, or am I not valuable at all to you? Like, which one is it?
Yeah.
Because I can't be both.
Absolutely.
I can't be both.
I think we answered number 4. How has social media turned weight loss into entertainment? I think
it's a spectacle now.
Yeah.
It always was a spectacle, but now it's like in the palm of your hands.
Yes.
You know?
Yes. Absolutely.
Unchecked as fuck. Yeah.
So to round this one out, if losing weight makes content perform better, how can you not expect creators to lean into that? This is a little devil's advocate. Now, all I got to do is go shoot up something and gain followers, start shitting on fat people, and I can sell this brand. I mean, that's exactly what that man was trying to do. I dropped this weight. I can say that I built this physique. I'm going to shit on fat people, make them feel shame about themselves, and then also turn around and try to sell them my service.
Yeah, I wonder why capitalism is not sustainable. People are literally selling their bodies in order to like make funds for themselves.
There's nothing. Capitalism. Most forms of capitalism do not have integrity, ethics.
No.
You know what I mean?
No.
Because it's simply to make money.
And this is a huge example of that.
Absolutely.
It's just the unchecked part is so important. Like, thank you for saying that. I don't think I would be offended by people losing weight if it wasn't something that people use to justify treating people horribly. And the fact that it is so easily accessible to everybody, I don't blame people for, in terms of being the devil's advocate, for using that same level of ease to build a platform for themselves, especially in a world where it's really easy to make a lot of fucking money using social media. People are opportunists. I don't blame them for it. I blame the people that created the system that made it so easy for them to take advantage of an entire community of people. It makes me think of the documentary that we watched and that we streamed, which again, you guys should go watch that stream. I hated that documentary because there was so much lack of information about the real conversations with fat people. Like, there was a lot so much fucking disregard for real human decency in that fucking documentary. And I think a lot of times when we're talking about fat people, the way society puts us out, even when we're trying to be progressive, it is just really being a spectacle. So yeah,
it's a spectacle because
being fat,
if you go to the gym and try to lose weight, that's also a spectacle.
But being fat in general sells.
Yes.
Like, the guy, I really hope that I find his Instagram by the time
I know
we edit
exactly
this
who you're
episode.
talking to because I want to see
his
that
shit triggers me. I would actually.
Himself and then just like, if you have an apron, go.
No, this is an actual fat person. This is an actual fat person, and they go around saying, oh, when I was this around a size, I would eat this much. And then they literally sit down and eat the same exact meal that they were doing beforehand. They're still pretty large. They go into spaces like shirt off, swinging titties around, just like being obnoxious. They're a menstrual show. They're a menstrual show of what it's like to be a fat person.
And I think
they're easily hateable.
I seen one of his trainers make something and said that he had to part with him because of what he was doing, because fast food places started to sponsor him while you're on a weight loss journey. And he was like, I can't, and it's like, you can't even fault, because I think that this trainer was trying to come from a sustainable place and was basically like, I I can't support
do that.
this.
Yeah.
I cannot train you while you are getting money.
He's a spectacle.
Yeah.
He's a spectacle. And so that's why I'm like, it doesn't matter. It's not just people that are losing weight. Being fat in general is something that you can commodify. And it's the menstrual show aspect. No one wants to see you be healthy.
Yeah.
That's not entertaining.
Yeah.
But they will see you eat 27 fucking White Castle burgers or have an eating disorder and lose weight because it's entertaining or it's inspiring to them or it fulfills whatever weird ass ideology that the capitalistic world that we live in has given them. But it's not nothing that it's social media is the exact same thing as like watching a fucking TLC documentary. It's the most extreme version of most things. Your algorithm isn't pushing that middle ground like basic person to you because that's not fucking entertaining.
The gray, the truth, like 'cause everything exists in gray, but with capitalism, it's black and white because that's how shit sells.
Yeah.
They gotta make it simple. They gotta make it either this or that. There's no meeting. There's no combining. Nothing.
Yeah.
I think that we can actually skip section 4 just because we kind of hit. If you want to read through and see if there's anything, but I feel like we kind of like hit on everything during other conversations.
Yeah, no, I definitely feel like we talked about.
Which
yeah, no, I think this is
this section was basically about fitting in and then punching down, and I feel like throughout all the other sections we really talked about it.
I agree with
so
that.
We'll move into the last section, section 5. Shame isn't sustainable. The first question is: does shame ever work?
I think shame works.
I think it does. I think shame does work.
It's depending on the situation.
But I don't think that it work. I don't think it's sustainable. But I think people do get there.
See, we're coming from different perspectives. I agree with you. I think that shame does work, right. Like if that's what you choose to do it, but it's kind of like if you get weight loss surgery and you didn't go to therapy and actually heal that trauma. Like once you stop shaming yourself, once you've reached that level of happiness, you're probably going to fluctuate your weight and gain it because you're not hating yourself enough to keep this.
And it's not a main focus.
Yes. Or you're going to create a eating disorder because you're so gung-ho and the anxiety that you're creating for yourself of hating yourself is going to take over. What I was getting at, though, is shame works in instances of, like, if you're a fucking abuser. If you're, like, if you're someone that is, like, an actual scary person to society, then, yeah, I think shaming you into not doing what the fuck you're doing is going to work. But in terms of becoming healthy and, like, finding healthy ways to live in your body, I don't think shaming you is going to do anything but shame you.
Because I personally don't think that both. I love to say that both can exist at the same time. I love to say there's two truths at the same time. I do not think that shame can exist in the same place as empowerment, in the same place as worthiness, because shame is something that is a fundamental belief that something is wrong with me. I can't make something right if something is inherently wrong with me.
You know what I think in our community fat people get confused by, though? We think there's something wrong with us because we're fat, when quite literally there could be a chemical imbalance that is something wrong with us, but there's a lack of grace with that. Like, you can, like, I can't shame myself for having a disease. Like, I can't shame myself for having depression. I can't, like, that's not, how is that going to actually help me?
Yeah.
Like, how is
because
that
those are things that are not necessarily in my if I could control not having a chemical imbalance in my brain that makes life existing harder, not even just makes me making the right choices harder, makes me getting up and just existing harder. How?
Okay, so if shame helps some lose weight, why is it wrong to recommend it to someone else?
Because that's not how everybody learns to do things.
I think it's to your point that it's not sustainable.
It's not a one size fits all thing. I think I wouldn't want shame to be the driving force in my life. Like, that's a hard life to live, to have I think of people that are like struggle with like being in the closet and the shame that they feel around their sexuality.
Oh my God, it's like being like, oh my
and
God,
it's all encompassing.
crack, so everyone should do crack now. Like, it's like what it gives. Like, But for real, it's like it's not fucking sustainable. It's just not sustainable.
I went and got bad lettuce so I can lose 20 pounds, and I think everybody should go get the shitty parasite.
Just eating fucking ringworm or tapeworms.
Yeah.
Like, come on, it's not fucking sustainable. We know it's not sustainable. If you want to fucking hate yourself through it because that's the ideas that you want to have with yourself, so fucking be it. I believe in body autonomy. It's your life, but don't force other people to like have these unhealthy ass mindsets when it comes to losing weight.
So do you think that self-hatred could ever produce self-love?
I mean, just hearing that question sounds dumb as fuck.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
No.
They like to think
I think the
so.
only way self-hatred could produce self-love is if you end up hating the negative aspects of yourself. Like if I didn't like the way I treated people, if I didn't like the way I talked to myself, if I didn't like if I started to really hate the ways I self-deprecate, then absolutely that could turn into self-love. I don't think
not in a sense of weight loss.
No, I don't think
not in a sense of hating my body.
Could turn into self-love though.
Yeah.
I think it's the hatred of those behaviors.
I agree. I like the way that you worded that.
Thank you.
I agree. I think this is funny because I think that we both know the question to this, but I want to ask this question so we can talk about it in this space with you guys. Is body positivity sometimes used as an excuse to avoid uncomfortable truths?
Yeah.
Absolutely. I think about when we watched that fucking documentary.
Watch that fucking documentary, y'all. That's being a fat person. I was like, this is why they hate us.
During this documentary, a big overarching theme of this documentary was feederism and the kink of being a feeder, being a feedie. And this girl, she talks about her making money and being a feeder content creator is body positivity. Eating whatever she wants and access is body positivity. And when she said that, me and Carrington both looked at each other and was like, oh. Because killing yourself is not body positivity. And that's what they talked about in that documentary was, what was the term for it? Death feederism or something like that?
Death feederism, yeah.
Where the goal is there was somebody eating in a hospital bed. Like,
yo,
it's just,
and we checked and what's fucked up is we checked their Instagram or their TikTok, I'm sorry, the day that we watched the documentary, and they had posted a video of them in this same rehab eating takeout food like 4 hours beforehand. For us,
doing a mukbang,
we don't have
in a hospital bed.
We don't have that mindset, so I don't. Just like there's two sides of the spectrum, I don't believe, because that's not my mindset, that people like that exist. So seeing that documentary and realizing like, oh fuck, damn, some people that are on the opposite spectrum of me are justified in how they feel about fat people because those people do exist, made my feelings hurt. How dare you make me agree with a broken clock?
No, seriously.
Real shit. You made me agree with that Christian conservative white lady that lives in Milwaukee type shit. You made me agree with this person because you have some real unhealed fucking like ideas about self-image.
Yeah.
And are using a community built for sustainability and love and freedom of self to justify really toxic behaviors. I don't think anybody should, like, we talked about this beforehand. I know when I'm not eating healthy, I still do it. I'm still acknowledging of it. But I don't think I'm being body positive when I'm eating a fucking 7-piece wing and 2 pizzas. Like, I don't, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I'm not, I also don't think me filming that and putting that in the world is like
body
showing people like,
what
this is what fat people do. Like, I think seeing fat people exist in their bodies at any capacity, and like eating is a huge part of that as well, is amazing. But when you're pushing a stereotype forward, how the fuck is that body positive?
Yeah.
Like, and when you're creating a space where other people are going to be able to justify their hatred for fat people because of what you're doing as a fat person, with no real acknowledgement of the gravity of that, because it's not like she was aware of that. Like, it's different if you're taking up that space and you're just like, look, I got some bills I need to pay. It's different if you're doing that. You had no type of real acknowledgement of why that was fucked up. And it's like, bro, you're the problem. You're the fucking problem with the body positivity movement.
Yeah.
Deadass. Like,
Yeah.
y'all need to watch that documentary.
I think it was
I was triggered after that
I think we
shit.
talked about Shay Grounded in the earlier episode, and I think that this girl was on the opposite end of.
She was.
Shay Grounded was talking the complete opposite of what we stand for. This bitch is talking the complete opposite of what we stand for.
She is.
Because just
Two extremes.
Two extremes.
Two very extremes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Like, the theater community as well is already so fucking terrifying. And this girl, the way she's taking advantage of the theater community, I don't even think it's as extreme as other people, but it was her mindset around it that terrified me the most.
Yeah.
Like, she wasn't someone that was like, she's overeating, but she's not like buying 6 different meals and eating them all at one time. Like, she literally said she's just eating what she would normally eat on camera type shit. But when you're saying that this is all in the name of body positivity, bitch,
no.
This is in the name of you needing to motherfucking check off OnlyFans, and I ain't mad at you, baby girl, but just say that.
Just say that.
Just say it.
Because it's not body positive. That has nothing to do with body positivity.
No, that has everything to do with you needing to motherfucking check, and I ain't mad.
All right. Last question.
Okay.
Our girl Samira, she posted a tweet that
Ooh.
had everybody up in arms.
Let's talk about it.
She basically said that before and after pictures are inherently fatphobic, that they couldn't exist in a non-fatphobic world. LA's over there like this. I don't agree with that at all.
I don't agree with that at all. No, I don't agree with that at all. I also don't agree with a lot of things that Samira says. I agree with her, like, ideas, but I think she's, like, a little above... Her head's a little above water sometimes. Like, I don't... Her idea... I think in a perfect world, what Samira's saying has some weight to it, but, like... Girl, we still got to live with each other. There's some compromise that needs to happen in your conversations, for one. 2, if someone wants to celebrate their before and after picture, I'm not going to, like, vilify them for it.
Yes.
Like, that's
I think
not...
if I put in hard work...
But that goes back to, do you believe in body policing, or do you just want to enable fatness? Because I agree I need clothing. I agree that I shouldn't be chastised going on a plane. I agree that I should be treated with decency. I don't agree that I shouldn't celebrate my body wherever it's at. I don't agree that I should, like, that because someone wants to celebrate their body that they're being fat phobic because it's different than my body. Like, it's almost like everyone doesn't have to look like me to be acceptable, and I don't have to look like them either.
Point.
Yeah, but that statement sounds a little fishy.
It's contextual, is what I should say. I agree if the rhetoric used in the post is inherently problematic. But if somebody is like, hey, I'm healing my relationship with food and my relationship with my body, and this is what treating my body with kindness looked like for me, that's totally different.
But that's not what she was saying. Like, she literally said that they would not exist if this world wasn't so fatphobic.
I think most of the time, I had to do a lot of unpacking around that myself, is because, like, for a while, before and after photos in any capacity were really triggering for me. But then I started unpacking that, well, why is that triggering for me?
Right. It's a self...
It is a self thing.
I think of, like, a trans person that's showing their, like, before and after. Like,
I think specifically weight loss
no, but
fatphobic.
But no, like, literally, it's the same shit. You're showing a version of yourself that you decided to change, and you like this version of yourself more. What's wrong with that? Like, I don't think it's any different than a trans person doing the same exact thing.
That's fair.
If I want to show my body if I want to celebrate my body at any standpoint, if we're not policing each other's body, what the fuck is wrong with that? If you have a problem with that, there is probably some unhealed aspect of your body image that you're dealing with. I think Samira, sometimes her mindset, everyone's not going to be fat. The world is not going to be built ever for fat people to be able to, like, only live in it and itself. We need to learn. We need to learn to live with each other and learn to stop fucking chastising each other.
That's the point.
So if someone wants to fucking lose weight and celebrate that, then that's fine. To your point, don't make it my fucking problem.
Exactly.
Right.
But if you want to do that, who the fuck am I?
Yeah.
But she's tone deaf sometimes.
She is.
She's very tone deaf, and she's
agree.
honestly a little childish in her mindset.
She can be a little extreme.
I
She's
almost
childish to me.
think that it's like, come on now, you can't really, like, you really, like, really?
You got too much dip on your chip.
Like,
you've made a lot
There
of...
was something about parking meters that she said was fatphobic. or something.
I got what she was saying in that. Let me go into that.
That was weird. It was weird. Why is this on an inanimate
object? It was weird, and I also think the location itself makes a huge difference. So what you're referring to, this was a few months ago. Samira.
I think we talked about it right here.
We did. There was in LA, which keep in mind we're talking about a city that prides itself on being fatphobic as hell.
Right.
Like they pride themselves on having these really extreme versions of health. They had on their parking meters. It
meter
was
on a diet or something like
literally
that.
Like we're on a diet. Don't feed me on the weekends, kind of thing, because they didn't allow parking.
Or you didn't have to pay for parking.
Two sides of this. Do I think it's like there's bigger fish to fry? A lot of times, with some of the shit that Samira was talking about, it's like you had me with the clothes situation. I don't really give a fuck about marketing right now. It's important. I get it. It's embedded in our society, but everything doesn't need a think piece. I think that sometimes shit goes over people's heads because you're spending so much time on something that doesn't really fucking matter. I don't care what a parking meter says. I care how people treat me in real life. Right. I care the type of access to things that I have. She, a lot of times, will start off at a really good point, and then she kind of loses. I think she gets on a high horse and, like, loses insight. It's like, step off of your soapbox for a second and understand that this is about compromise and learning to accept ourselves and not being belittled for being fat.
Yeah.
It's about collaborating and understanding that none of us, on the other side of things too, I'm sure it's exhausting being a hyper healthy person and having to assimilate to look maxing or whatever the fuck these kids are calling it these days, just to feel like you're accepted in the community or feel like you're accepted in society. On the flip side, it's exhausting to be a fat person and be pushed that idea that I have to do the same thing. So we're trying to find neutrality in that.
Yeah.
I'm not looking for a only fat acceptable world. I'm not looking for an only skinny acceptable world. That's not what I'm looking for. But I think Samira and people that think like that have that mindset. Go heal yourself. Bitch, go touch some grass. Nothing that someone else is doing, even when I don't like someone, what they're doing doesn't normally offend me. I normally just take it at face value. That was them doing that, and I move the fuck on from it. If you're so offended by it, then
one of my closest friends right now is posting a lot of their body transformations.
Yeah.
Shout
you
out
look great,
to
by the way,
Lex.
because you're watching.
Shout out to Lex.
You look good, girl.
I love you.
Yeah.
This is somebody that
looking happy with your man too.
Was over 200 pounds and that had holding a lot of that weight in them titties. Okay, a lot of the weight in them titties, and she took a very big step to get a breast reduction.
Good for her.
And followed that up, because I like to complain, like a lot of people get plastic surgery and that's what they did. Got that plastic surgery and was like, I'm going to work on myself. When I see her post her transformations, I don't feel like she's being fatphobic. She's
celebrating herself.
I feel extremely proud of my friend for putting herself first, for putting what she wants as a priority and doing that shit and hitting her fucking goal. Nothing about her celebrating herself and being in a different place in a different body feels fatphobic to me. It almost feels weird that y'all would think that that's fatphobic.
Yeah, because I'm like, I think of, I could post.
And that's what keeps people
also
stuck.
helpful because you know where she's coming from, and
right.
she makes that clear when she's sharing that. I think it's more so like.
But even if they didn't make it clear, I'm not. My first thought is not going to think that they're purposely being fatphobic. I think there's some internal shit that you got to work on if that's where your mindset is. I don't like, unless I'm specifically looking at the caption and they're saying like, I hated being fat. That was the worst part of my fucking life. This is how I changed myself. I'm not gonna look at someone losing weight.
And even
and
you
also,
can say that you hated being fat. That's you and how you felt in your body.
I'm not gonna internalize that.
Right.
That's not my problem.
But I'm not gonna internalize
also,
that.
I think that is going back to policing.
It is.
I'm not about to police you and tell you what you can and cannot post on your shit. I'm gonna either scroll past it and move the fuck on, or I'm gonna have my opinion about it.
Yeah.
But like, that's my choice.
Yeah.
I don't think we need to tell people what they should or should not be doing in terms of celebrating themselves. I think if you have a problem with it, you got to work on yourself. Really.
Yeah.
Like, I don't give a fuck. Do what you want to do.
And that's the point. It's not our business.
When I think of before and after
weight
pictures
loss,
too,
weight gain, it's not our business.
But when I think of before and after pictures too, I could post a before and after picture of me from like high school to now. Completely different person. My style, my energy, who I am as a person has changed so much. Mm-hmm. That could be a transformation in itself. So God forbid I lost 30 pounds in the process of that. What if my intention wasn't even to talk about the weight loss, but that was a factor in that, and I'm just celebrating the person that I am now. Yeah. Now I'm being fatphobic because I'm celebrating the person that I've become. Fuck you.
Yeah.
Like,
it's the policing.
Yeah.
And it's the
I really think in terms of fat people being soft, that's when I'd be like, y'all niggas need to stand up.
Yeah.
Stand up. Get over yourself.
Well,
Yeah.
that's like you need to do a little work on yourself.
You do.
I mean, yeah, feel the feelings. Like, I'm being
It
triggered.
can
but
be.
then, like,
Yeah.
but then
And that's
question
valid.
why do I feel
Why
that
do you feel
way?
triggered?
Yeah.
And why did you allow someone else to trigger you? Because, again, intention is important.
Yeah.
I don't think most people that posted before and after pictures be doing that shit for their own satisfaction, not because they want to like make others feel bad about themselves. If anything, I think most of them are trying to be inspiring and
Yes.
show people that they can do something
Yes.
that it feels unattainable to most.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
I also, it's like tone is everything. And
Tone
also
is
too,
everything,
like,
but-
your worldview, like how you view the world and how you view things.
Yeah.
Plays such a big
We had this
impact.
conversation a while ago where me and Felisha was kind of like, we think in big dog status because that's been my way of protecting myself through the world is just like, I think I'm that bitch. I think I'm not even think I know I'm that bitch. Like I don't give a fuck about what anybody posts on their page to like dictate my personality. So yeah, like again, when I see somebody post a before and after picture, I'm fat as fuck right now. I be seeing bitches look good as hell and I be like, damn, they look good, and I move on from it. Like I'm not comparing
Right.
myself to them or trying to assimilate to them at all. I'm not looking at that as for inspiration. And I wish that I could give that to all people, not just fat people, but all
Everybody.
people. Because like there's a sense of freedom that comes with having that level of confidence. It's delusional sometimes, don't get me
Yeah.
wrong, but it's comforting to know that I don't have to think that way about people loving themselves.
Yeah. Like I said, tone.
I tone or not, the tone does not dictate how I feel. Like
yeah, because I don't think that Alexis puts anything where it would be, I think it's very neutral, but I think she expresses that like she's happier, she feels better. And I don't think that that's fat phobic because she feels better in a smaller body.
Even if
that's her.
Even if she did put the tone behind it, would it be fat phobic? Yes. Would I internalize it? No. I don't give a fuck.
Right.
Like it's not.
But in being inherently fat phobic, no, I don't
No.
think that, because you can post a
No.
before and after of your BBL, a before and after of
No.
you taking that creatine and getting your motherfucking hip thrust in. You know, like
I just think again, even if it's still like if the tone is negative, if you're affected by it, you have some healing to do. Because if it's negative, then it's not inspiring. Then move on from it. Like
and
there's,
that's the thing.
you know what I'm saying? So like, what is the point? Why are we?
Why I be squaring up with people on threads is because I'm not. He said you're triggered. What
I'm
do
not,
I have to
though.
be triggered
Yeah.
about? I'm educated. I'm not triggered. I'm
Yes,
just educated.
You're just stupid and you're mad that I'm actually. You didn't expect me to have the wherewithal to be able to hold this conversation with you, and now you have to stand on some shit that you didn't even have the education at all to say in the first fucking place.
Yeah.
That doesn't make me triggered. That makes you triggered, and you trying to run away from some shit. Like,
Absolutely. And at the end of the day, he deleted his post.
bitch,
So-
hoe ass nickel.
All right, let's wrap this thing up.
Yo.
We about to go into
Bitch,
the
I'm
thick of it.
exhausted.
It's going
These niggas had me
to
out all day.
All of
so
our batteries are
internalized
dead
weight
except for the
bias
main
is
camera
common
now,
even
so.
among fat people.
You said Bianca and boobies.
I
Sorry.
see it.
I saw
Yeah.
that.
So the statistic research
want me to do
estimates that 40 to 50% of U.S. adults with overweight or obesity have internalized anti-fat bias, and about 20% experience it at a high level. So yes, you can still be fat phobic if you are fat. It is called internalized fat phobia for a fucking reason. And go watch episode motherfucking 2.
Yeah, I'm like, I've had a lot of people dislike me and were dead ass fat as fuck.
Yeah.
And hated me because I was fat and confident. So yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
All right. Number 2, weight stigma predicts worse health, not better. So, statistic. Research has consistently found that internalized weight stigma is associated with more weight gain, more stress, poorer body image, lower eating self-efficiency, and poor mental health, even among people actively trying to lose weight. So if shame actually made people healthier, wouldn't the research show that instead of the opposite? If
You would think.
if you struggle with stigma, you struggle.
You would think. One second though, before you continue. What cracks me up about the shame conversation, y'all don't shame drug addicts into getting healthy. Y'all don't shame, you know what I'm saying? Like, you don't like look at a cancer patient and shame them into going to fucking chemo. Like, why why is this one subcategory of human has to be shamed into like being healthy? Like I just when there's other comparable things in terms of like food can be an addiction for people. There's other comparable things in terms of being a fat person, in terms of like the mental work that it takes to change that we don't use that level of shame to fix. So it's like why in this? It's like you just hate fat people and just say that.
And just say that.
Just say that.
They say that shit with your chest.
I'd rather you just say that.
3. People interested in GLP-1s reported more body shame. A 2025 study found that people who were more interested in trying GLP-1 medications also reported greater body shame, lower body appreciation, more anti-fat bias, more disordered eating behaviors, more weight concerns. So, are people... I'm asking y'all this question, and y'all answer in the comments. Are people chasing weight loss because they love themselves or because they hate themselves?
I think it's the angle in which you're doing it. Right. I don't think all of the GLP-1 girlies and the people that are losing weight are doing it because they hate themselves. But I think if you hate yourself, then you probably are seeking a GLP-1 or something to lose weight. It's kind of like, I don't think all Trump supporters are racist, but I do think all racists are Trump supporters. It's like that
Absolutely.
It's that same correlation.
Absolutely. Number 4. Weight loss changes how other people see you. Now, we've done this. I think the last time we had like a number statistic. This one is just research has shown that after someone loses weight, observers rate them as more disciplined, more competent, and less lazy, despite knowing nothing else about them except for that they lost weight. Again, this GLP-1, you wake up, you shoot yourself in the stomach, you're not going to the gym, you're not eating right, but they will see you as more disciplined than somebody that maybe have PCOS, maybe have been in the gym for years and cannot lose a significant amount of weight because of their hormone imbalance. But yeah, you will call it, you know what I mean? It is a delusion that skinny people are healthy just because they are skinny. It's a delusion. Y'all are delusional. So ask yourself, did they become a better person, or did society just decide that they deserved more respect?
Yeah, I think it's the second part. It's like you finally assimilated. Thank you. It's like your gift from society for finally losing weight.
Absolutely.
It's like, oh, we'll accept you now. Thank you.
Now, these last two were some of my favorite statistics. 5. Body positivity is shifting because of GLP-1s. Now, we knew this. This isn't one clean statistic, but a major trend. Gallup found 11% of U.S. adults are now taking a GLP-1 for weight loss, up from 3% in 2024.
Oh, wow.
91% of Americans are aware of GLP-1 medications for weight loss. So is body positivity losing cultural influence? Because I know like Ashley Graham has spoken on it. Or are GLP-1 changing the conversations about bodies?
I think it's like throwing a wrench in it. Like, I think GLP-1s really disrupted a lot of the progress and work that we did because it did become a Band-Aid over top of a way bigger problem without ever addressing the bigger problem at hand. So that's why, although I do think GLP-1s can be very helpful, it's hard for me to get on their bandwagon without the like actual conversations about what's necessary to keep it healthy.
Absolutely.
Keep yourselves healthy, I'm sorry.
Okay, and then the last one of this Into the Thick of It, and I don't even know if I introduced it, but y'all know this is where we back up our shit. So we've already talked about these, we've already discussed them, and these are just statistics to back up what we were saying, so you know that we're not just talking shit out of our booty holes.
She's been farting a lot today.
It's no, not peeing out. Not yet.
I cooked my vegetables.
I did have a buffalo chicken wrap yesterday with lettuce on it. It was good. It was delicious. I needed something light.
I don't care. I made some oven Tyson chicken nuggets the other day, and it was just like, I'm eating Tyson. I'm eating Tyson. What's wrong with little shit? Like, this is probably human meat.
All right. Now, the last one, I think that this is the most important one. Weight loss can change your life without changing your happiness. A recent Harvard-led study found that women who lost weight with a GLP-1 medication experienced a 29% increase in marriage and cohabitation among single women and a 27% increase in employment for previously unemployed women.
That's wild.
Which also, it's a systemic thing, and I don't want to argue about being fat as being a political thing. It is. Anyways, but they found in this study there were no significant improvements in depression, loneliness, or life satisfaction. Researchers suggest the gains reflected societal bias towards thinner bodies, rather than weight loss magically improving well-being.
Have you ever seen a video of an ex-fat talking about that? So I've seen like real discourse about that where they'll say like, I lost all this weight expecting it to improve my life.
Expecting it to be a magic pill. Just lose weight. Change your life.
But not only is it like the physical aspect wasn't as satisfying, the mental capacity of it, like it actually was more triggering because they realized how fucked up people treated them because they were fat, for one. Two, some people have excess loose skin that makes them feel even more self-conscious about their body than when they were more full-figured. So yeah, it's not the catch-all. It's not the answer. It's not the kryptonite to your confidence and like your non-existence confidence. Your non-existent confidence. Like it's not going to fix everything with you. I can't talk today, y'all. I'm so exhausted.
This statistic just tells me that their life didn't necessarily improve, but the way that society did, the way that society changed how they treated them. You put your eggs in that
basket and were surprised when the basket couldn't hold itself.
Yeah.
Like, your body is not the end all be all of your existence or your worth.
Yeah.
Or your worth. So yeah, I'm not surprised that people lose all this fucking weight and then still realize like, damn, I still have to heal that trauma that I never addressed.
Yeah. Let me do the intro first.
Take it away, Penny. When I was a lad.
All right, y'all. It's time for the weigh-in, the best part of the fucking episode. And yes, we did make you wait this long. So, do you got a question for us? Do you have a story to tell? Do you need dating advice? You got some tea? You want some style advice? You got some episode suggestions? Want us to weigh in on your bullshit? Send us something and we'll talk our shit about your shit on an upcoming episode. So make sure you send your weigh-ins to undertheweightofitallpod@gmail.com. This segment is where we give the floor to our listeners, where space is safe and community is made. Please send in your listener letters. Ask for advice, rant, rage. We invite it all. All right. So we're going to switch things up. Instead of me reading the weigh-in, LA is going to read the weigh-ins for us so we can get live advice.
What it do?
Take it away.
Oh, shoot. I need your face.
God.
Sorry. Producers breaking the things. We'll just put Michigan J Frog up there. Just for a couple seconds. Okay.
I know it hurts. I'm like tired of sitting down.
Oh, excuse me.
Hi, ladies.
Hi.
After several years of consecutive long-term relationships, I decided to take a break from dating back in November to focus on myself. I think that I'm almost ready to date again and plan on doing so this summer. Do you have any dating tips for plus-size women? I try to ensure that my profile is accurate and have multiple full-body pics. I love myself but could use a boost of confidence because I'm naturally shy at first and have been traumatized by men and previous dating experiences. I know that dating is tough for just about everyone, but how do you all navigate the inevitable jerks and that run rampant and not become discouraged when it comes to finding authentic love in a bigger body? Signed, Anonymous Lover Girl, in parentheses, LOL.
Dating fucking sucks for everybody, not just fat people. Let's start there. I'll start. Okay. Word of thumb for anybody dating, regardless of size, is I think be honest in what you're looking for with yourself first, and start to understand like what your intention is. That could be whatever you decide it to be, and then do check-ins with yourself periodically while you're dating people to just address those same boundaries and adjust them as it goes. But I think just being honest with yourself first, that way you have the terminology to be able to set your boundaries with that person you're dating, or be able to weed out red flags that you see immediately without having to question yourself, I think is a great starting point for anybody dating, regardless of size. And then some specific fat advice. If it's weird, it's probably weird. Like, I think that if a man if he's talking about your size immediately in a way that feels fetishizing, if he's talking about your money, your car, your refund check, all the things.
Big money.
Yeah, right. If he's
Yeah.
like, if it doesn't seem like this person is coming at you for you, but it's only for your size, it's only for the way you look, then yeah, bitch, run, ho.
Yeah.
Run, ho.
As somebody that I like to say that I practice solo poly, so I date a lot. I don't date a lot, but I talk to a lot of people. And I think for me personally is always keeping myself as the primary focus, because I can get lost in romantic situations because I'm such a I want to integrate myself so fast, and that's why I've been practicing this to learn to not do that. So I think however long you take, I don't think you have to put I'm gonna get back into it this summer. I think you have to take inventory with yourself to see if you're ready to even do that. Don't put a timeline on the time with yourself. Even when you continue to date, make that time a priority.
That's why the check-in is so important.
Yeah.
Because your desires can change. And I think when you really start to like somebody, the things that you want to compromise on within reason might change also.
Yeah.
But that constant conversation, you have to always check in with yourself.
And I think I was saying it earlier, observe, an experiment. Don't engulf yourself into the situation or, the person, whatever you have going on. Just sit back and observe and take note.
Yeah.
And don't be so quick to, because you said that you were traumatized in the past. I know that I have. And
Same.
Because I'm like that, I'm quick to dip. Don't be so quick to dip. Just wait and observe.
Breathe. Yeah.
And also, no pen pals. I would say, as a big girl,
got you.
I would say get off that phone real fast.
That, I agree with you on that one. Yeah.
Yeah. Because it's all about balance. I'm not somebody that as soon as you get my number, we making plans. I need you to hold up a little bit.
I'm like that. I'm not gonna lie.
I need you to hold up just a little bit, because I need to is it even gonna be worth making the plan? But if after a week of time and nothing is planned, what's up? Because is you just trying to fuck on me behind closed doors, or are we about to go do something? Because I'm very much,
and I think
we about to go do something.
I think it's important.
I don't care what we go do, but you about to be seen with me.
And I think it's important, if that first meetup is physical, then there needs to be an out of home date. There needs to be an out of home. If it's not just, if you're not doing this just for physical reasons, y'all are really trying to date, there needs to be either a conversation where there's no physical aspect at all.
Yeah.
Or there needs to be something that's happening outside of the home and outside the bedroom. If not, I feel like a lot of times, even if that's not their intention, you get sucked into just being that at-home person.
Yeah, and that's situational.
Yeah.
That we ain't doing situationships. We can talk and have actual relationships.
Although we know it's anonymous, I've seen you before, although they have not seen you before. Bitch, you're so fucking cute. Be the fuck outside. Let that man take you out. Have a motherfucking ball, bitch.
Yeah.
Bitch, you're so fucking cute and you thick as hell. I can't wait for y'all to meet her.
I think...
Thick ass.
Yeah, I think, and tell yourself that. Keep repeating to yourself. You have to know that you are the prize. These niggas is not the prize.
And you know what's funny is I think that this person in real conversation, I think they have the duality of, they fight themselves. I think they really do know that they are the prize, but also they struggle with their confidence sometimes. Don't forget, let the devil win on that one. You know what I'm saying? If you struggle with that confidence, let that confidence override and ask for fucking apologies later. Ask for forgiveness later type shit. Especially as a fat girl, the whole world expects you to not, I think if we were two skinny people, our personality types might come off as a little arrogant.
Oh yeah.
Really, but
absolutely.
But I think being
they would hate us.
They would be like,
they would hate us even more.
Yeah, they'd be like, this India love ass bitch is fucking lame ass. We would be like the IG horrible baddies, real shit. But because you're a fat person, you need to overcompensate.
Yeah.
You need to create a foundation for yourself where there is not one that exists. So don't be afraid to be that motherfucking girl. Because you are. Bitch.
Absolutely.
Yeah, they would hate us though if we were skinny. They'd be like, these fucking pretentious ass want to be these bitches think better than everybody.
They think they're the shit. I think I'm the shit now, bitch.
I think my pussy better than you, bitch. I think my face looks better than yours, bitch. My skin's more tea,
better
bitch.
Than you.
Bitch,
everything better than you. Face better than you. Smell better than you. Hey, better than you. Everything better than you. Bitch, I'm better than you. I don't want to know what But yeah, no, I think
I'm still better than you. I was feeling that.
yeah, just know that you that. Just know that you that. And you are.
Yeah.
And you are. And also like don't pick broke. That's just my
Fuck broke. Don't pick broke.
Don't pick broke.
Fuck broke though. Broke. Sometimes broke will put you get you through there. Broke will take you through there.
broke did the
Broke
best
will
dick.
take you through.
They fight for their life in that shit. Woo! All right, bitch, come on.
They be like, damn, you should just make this your job. Real shit. I think you'd be real successful. Yeah. What we at?
You got a food for thought for this episode?
I do actually.
Give it to us. Give us something to
My
chew
food
on.
for thought this episode is, regardless of the size or where you find value in your weight, don't lose your sense of identity to assimilate to a society. Be true to yourself, like, through it all. And I think if you are someone that chooses to lose weight and maybe take that step into making yourself healthy, then do that. But do that because you wanted to do that, not because someone else told you to, or because shame told you to, or because society forced you to. Love yourself through it all, and mind your fucking business if you can. And if you can't, do it privately.
Yeah.
Don't make it my problem.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Love yourself where you are. That's the whole point of body positivity, regardless of what they tell you it
Love
is.
you-
Love yourself where you're at.
I want to finish that statement too. Love yourself with your at with the intention of being able to grow.
Yes.
Love yourself here with sights of looking forward. I love myself now enough to know that I'm not perfect. I'm still growing. I love myself enough to know that I'm allowed to grow and that I'm allowed to take those steps to be a better person. If I didn't love myself, I would think I was fucking fine where I'm at. What's the point of nurturing something that doesn't need to grow?
Give yourself
Love
the
yourself.
grace
Yeah.
to understand where you are at now, and know that you're worthy enough that you deserve more.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. All right.
All right, y'all. Well, thank you guys for tuning in to another episode of Under the Weight of It All with us. Please be sure you share this, leave a comment, like, subscribe, click that little bell, get your little notifications. Go listen to us. Go tell a friend to leave a review. Send in your weigh-ins. Please do that. We need all of them.
I'm gonna start telling stories about my sex life.
No, they're not gonna send them in now.
No one.
If you want those,
my sex life is actually not as exciting as y'all think it is.
if you want that tea, go follow the Patreon at patreon.com.
I'm fully convinced that niggas don't like me for real.
UTWIOA. Like I said, send in your
fat wet
weigh-ins.
coochie. Sorry.
This hoe under the weight of it all. Pod@gmail.com, and on IG at Under the Weight of It All Pod, and on TikTok UTWOIA Pod.
Yeah,
Jesus
baby.
fucking Christ, Carrington, where they can find you at, girl?
Now you can find me at Carrington Allure. I posted some TikToks. Carrington Allure on TikTok and on Instagram, and Cuts by Carrington. If you are looking for a haircut, you know where to find me. Check me out at Willow Room Collective.
Period. And you can follow me on IG at I am Felisha Alexis. You can also follow me on Threads at I am Felisha Alexis if you want to see me cuss out a ex-fat that's talking ignorant shit on a motherfucking TL. If you want nerd shit, I have that coming. Follow me at Real Hot Blurred Shit, no I on X. And yeah,
Also,
you wanna?
Can I say I found your TikTok?
My TikTok?
You had a TikTok in like 2020, and you were rating your favorite. Oh my fucking god! Different Strokes. No, not Different Strokes.
Oh, was it the Living Single Astrology?
Yes.
Yeah, that was like the one thing I did.
If you have time, it was entertaining. I was like, she should just do it. Come on.
TikTok, I'm just not good with the reels, but I'm working on it. I'm working on it. We're going to leave you with a little 5-minute clip from our Patreon. I don't know what LA is going to pick. We have all different types of shit. Come join the after party. 7:25.
I think they should pick the burger clip.
It's a real. You think they should pick the burger clip? All right.
You'll know what that is when you see it.
All right. Well, make sure that you tell your fat friends and your short friends and your skinny friends and your gay friends and your disabled friends and your friends that might, be into some weird kinky shit like wearing diapers or something. I don't know. Just tell your friends. Let them know.
Maybe don't tell that friend.
We don't kink shame over here. Make sure you tell all your friends that are in all the weird shit.
I kink shame.
We love it.
That shit is weird.
Stop.
I'm sorry.
Anyways, make sure you tell them that this is not no body positive bullshit, even though we are very much body positivity over here. We just not with that bullshit because we with that real shit. This is where real talk happens, as you can motherfucking tell if you
obviously
watch this whole episode.
Like, is your ears open, ho?
Real shit. All right, niggas. All right, we'll see you in 2 weeks.
Type shit. Being fat and in the motherfucking field.
You know what it is?
Yeah.
We are under the weight of it all, and we are out here with heavy steppers at Heavy Wednesdays at Communion Social Lounge.
Okay. And what's your name?
I'm Felisha Alexis.
And I'm Karrington on the motherfucking Lord.
We fat in the motherfucking field right now.
And these are the heavy steppers.
The heavy steppers.
Yeah. I'm feeling ratchet today, I'm not gonna lie. You just shuffling a little bit. Right. I got it. I don't got it. I got it. Right there. She ain't playing with that motherfucking fan, y'all. Yeah. Hey. I don't know shit. Oh, get in there. Come on, Pink. I like her. It gives. Touch the fucking up. Member of Under the Wave Law. Alex helped us with our first filming.
Yes, our first page.
Okay. And look at our dumb asses now. Out here.
Just doing it.
Yeah.
So how did you find Heavy Steppers?
I was at a Line Dance is My Therapy event when they were having in Playhouse Square. This is Shonda.
Hey Shonda.
This the vice president.
Hey Shonda girl. I think we're gonna talk to Shonda a little bit later if I'm not mistaken. Yes, ma'am.
But yeah, I went to a Playhouse Square event for Line Dance is My Therapy. DJ Shake That, the DJ for Heavy Steppers, was DJing there. And I just was in awe because it was that ass like people everywhere and everybody just having a time with the fans. Like it was just such a vibe, and like even though I only knew like two. ADHD.
Safe space. We got it too.
Yes, absolutely. But yes, it was just like the vibe. Yeah, the vibe of it was just amazing. It was great to be around like just like all ages, all races, all types of people just there, just vibing out and having a good time. It was cool.
Yeah. So I'm curious, what keeps you coming back? And it sounds like it's the community. And correct me if I'm wrong on that one.
You are not wrong at all. It is 100% a community. Like the line dance community in general is one, but like the heavy family is a separate one. I was going through some shit in life at once upon a time, and like anytime I felt like I just needed to like get the sadness out of my body, they would be like, come step, like even if it's for an hour, like, and then that hour turned into 4. So it was a time. But yeah, it's just like no matter what class you go to, if you don't know the line dance, if you just standing on a wall, everybody's gonna encourage you. Everybody's gonna help you as they can. They're gonna say hi if you've seen them a couple times. Like it's just a vibe. Like that's the only way I can really describe it for it.
How many days a week? How many days a week, by chance, do you come over here?
So this is Heavy's Wednesday, so we're here every Wednesday, but there's classes every day of the week. So Monday we're usually at Tam's class in Legacy. Friday we go to Ronnie's class in Bedford at Extreme Fitness. So there's different levels. There's like more athletic kind. There's more like just ratchet, have a good time. There's more like family oriented. There's ones that do like the old school line dances or like Chicago style shit. So,
I fuck with the Chicago line dances.
The Chicago line dances.
My aunties will be out here fucking it up.
I know that's right. Yes, auntie, yes.
It's funny, like, listening to you talk about this shit, though. What cracks me up is, like, I don't know, we all got our aunties that been doing that one thing forever, and you always wonder, like, when did they start doing it?
Yeah.
Like, I can feel like we gonna be fucking in our 50s and 60s, and you still gonna be out here busting the move. Yeah. It's dope. Yeah. I love that.
So what is your favorite part about a heavy night?
My favorite part about a heavy night is just seeing everybody vibe.
Yeah.
When like it gets to a certain time of the night, and like now usually everybody's had a little drinky poo, everybody's kind of warmed up and everything. So it's just nice to see everybody like getting in their space and being like, okay, I kind of like this line dance, or like feeling more comfortable with the vibe. Because at the end of the day, like this isn't like just a class; it's just like a family affair. So like we come to kick it and just chill with each other and have a good night and just let everything go from the week, because it's the middle of the week, so release.
I think it's definitely something to look forward to, like something that you look forward to every single week. Like I've only come to like 3 of these things, and I think it's something to look forward to like every single week. So has dancing changed the way you feel about yourself or your body?
It definitely has, because like when we were younger, we used to be fucking it up, making up dances and doing all types of stuff. So like that was really cool. And like just seeing it transition into older, like I always thought like line dance is some auntie shit, but it's not just auntie shit.
But we the aunties now too, though.
So it's just like finding something to like move my body that doesn't feel like a task. And it's like very like it's very therapeutic. Like when I had lost my great grandma, like even as sad as I was still out there sweating and like just like because she wouldn't want me to just stop and sit still. So it's a good way for me to move. Even if I didn't want to move, people would be like, come on, like you like this one, get up, let's just do it. Or they would just come and dance next to me. So it's just been like it's kept me my head above water for a long time.
Yeah, that's beautiful to hear.
Because you've been doing this for like what, a year now?
Damn near in September it'll be a year.
Yeah.
It's interesting because like honestly, I've been like peeping that you've been doing this for a long time, but I wouldn't think that you're getting that much out of it. Like I'm thinking you just come to bust a move with your friends, but like that's so true though. When you find community and you are going through rough patches, like people become your family so quickly. So that's really dope to see like how everyone's embraced you through it all. Because it's funny, even what y'all can't see is while we're recording, you got people trying to come up to give Alex hugs and shit. Yeah, like one person will tell you how you saw him, but yeah, it's really dope to hear. It really is.
One more question. Finish the sentence with one word. Heavy Steppers is
the shit. That's one word. The shit.
The shit.
The shit. And we're gonna spell it D-A-S-H-I-T.
The shit.
The shit.
Heavy Steppers is the shit.
Yeah. Thank you, Alex, so much. Thank you for inviting us, having us do this as well.
Of course.
We will. We will. Every Wednesday. And will you guys, just for reference, will you guys be back at Playhouse at all?
So Playhouse is a separate event.
Got you. Okay. Where can they find all the information for you guys?
So if you follow Heavy Steppers at HEAVYSTEPPASCLE.
Bitch, you should know how to spell Heavy Steppers Cleveland.
Heavy Steppers Cleveland.
Okay.
that's where you can find. We typically post the events that we're going to, any events that we sponsor or not sponsor, but support, because we have to support each other. Support is a verb. We gotta show.
We definitely do.
So that's where you can find all the information. Follow any of us from that page, but we try to make it known, even if we're not going. We gonna
Nice. Yeah. Y'all check out that motherfucking page if you trying to bust a move, do a little step over here with us.
The president
Come catch us.
representing.
Yes. Thank you so much, Alex.
Thank
We
you.
appreciate it. Thank you.